Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Flesh and Blood stream. It's been about a week because I was out of town at, work things in Wisconsin. By the way, we got like 9 inches of snow while I was in Wisconsin. Like, even Wisconsin shut down for a while. It was so bad. Okay, anyway. Dude, Trent, I just gotta say, I love reading these comments. Trent, hype man of the century, return of the king over here, bro. I absolutely love that. Dude, that's amazing. That's so cool. Oh. I best have the horse altar by next stream or no Salisbury steak for me. I don't think I've even had Salisbury steak since that stream. Like, I don't think I've had it even since that stream, bro. Yo, Dazron, what's up, dude? Ben, what's going on, dude? Scowling automatically said I have no chance. Well, I'm excited to see his deck choices for today. Oh, God, excuse me. I'm going to be talking about my deck choices here for just a second. Before I actually, we're already on a Discord call. I'm just going to undeafen myself, and I'm just going to start talking to Simon, aka ScowlingFleshBag. So let me break down everything that's going on for you guys today. First off, before we do that, let's go. Vajith with 7 months of support while I was gone. Nick with 4 months of big support. And Kyle with 8 months of big support. Thank you guys so much. Even when I'm gone for the week, I really appreciate you guys continuing to support my dream and my passion of creating content, being able to try and produce high-level gameplay for you guys. So I appreciate it. Yes, dude, this is going to be an awesome, I'm really excited for today's game. So ScowlingFleshBag, his name's Simon, but I'm going to be calling him Scowling throughout the day. He's live on Twitch and he's live on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, I have the links for that in the description below. And if you're on Twitch, you can search ScowlingFleshBag and find him on there. We had talked about doing that stream together thing that you can do on Twitch, but it's like in a beta and you had to be on a wait list and it was a whole thing. But so we're going to be playing best of 3 formats today, and even if somebody wins the first 2, I think we're going to play the third one just because I think it'll be fun. But I'm very excited. Why is my desk and camera shaking right now? I don't know. I'm very excited to play today. I think this is really cool. I've never done anything like this, and I don't know that Scowling's ever done anything like this either. So I think this is going to be really fun, and this is very exciting. So the way it's going to work out is we're gonna play a Blitz game, we're gonna play a CC game, and we're gonna play a Living Legend game. Kind of like the format that they did at the Queenstown, Invitational or whatever, or Celebrational or whatever they did. So I think it's gonna be pretty fun. In Blitz, I am going to be playing, I'm going to be playing the Emperor. The Emperor is really the only deck I know, besides Imperial Tome Phi. So I decided on the Emperor to play that today. Yo, what's up, Riddler? How are you, brother? We're going to play Blitz, then a Victor game. So we're going to play Blitz, we're going to play CC, then we're going to play LL. I'm playing the Emperor. I'm going to be playing Victor and CC because it's all I know how to do. And then I've got Starvo and Living Legend because I really never got to play Starvo. Starvo was about to leave right as I got into the game, and I didn't really understand what was happening. Yo, Ethan, what's up, dude? Why are you trying to sleep in the middle of the day, brother? Not that I'm judging, but, I'm just curious. Oh, never mind. You're at Calling Phuket, so never mind. It's not the middle of the day there. Sorry, man. I just realized what I said. Dude, I do think that the Emperor is really fun, and I think it's a really cool deck to play, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, it's midnight there. Yeah, he's in YouTube, Josh. That's why you can't see his chats right now. He's in YouTube, and you're hanging out on Twitch right now. He's hanging out on YouTube. It all put it together there for me. So Trent, I'm not gonna lie, I really thought about playing your Dash database lists and Blitz just to as something to play, because I think that deck is really cool. I thought about playing that today, because I top 8'd a skirmish with it. I don't know, that deck's pretty cool. I thought about playing that today, but we ended up not doing it. All right, so we've talked about everything that's happening today. Guys, I'm super pumped. We're just going to go ahead and jump in, and we're going to go ahead and start talking to Scowling here.
I think I want to use the one that I know. Appy, where are you from, my friend? How are you doing today?
What's up, Simon?
Hey, how you doing again?
Dude, I'm ready, man. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready to go 0-3, mate.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that, but I am pumped. I think this is going to be a lot of fun today.
Chad is telling me you're very good. It scares me, honestly.
I don't know why they're saying that. If you watch enough of my streams, you know that that's not true. Especially when I'm trying to talk to the chat and entertain everybody. My gameplay drops off significantly.
Well, it's an occupational hazard, isn't it?
Dude, right? And it's so funny because I feel like there's a ton of people that don't understand how hard it is to try and talk to 15 or 20 people at one time and also play a very competitive game.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, but we'll get through it. And the more distracted you are, the better for me, I would say.
Oh, I like that. All right, so we had originally talked about. Oh, you've already got a game. My man's already got a game.
Dude, I'm Swiss, right? It's like I'm organized. I'm ready to go.
You're so ready for this. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I gotta find.
We'll start with Blitz and probably be over in about 5 minutes if everything goes right.
Oh, well, that's terrifying. I did not bring a deck for this game to be over in 5 minutes, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't even know if this deck can kill you in 5 minutes.
You brought my Achilles heel because, of course, the deck that I'm playing, Reinar, is I brought us to the armory with full confidence that nobody's going to bring the Emperor because nobody has the Emperor, right? It's a legendary card. Who's going to bring that? It's like I'm fine.
Oh.
But you caught me out already.
Dude, that's hilarious. Yo, let's go. Carly, aggro blazing it on YouTube. Thank you for being a bimmer, baby. I really appreciate it. That's my fiance. I don't just call people baby. Just to clarify there.
Hey, it could be your thing. It could be a thing, right?
It could be. My cousin streams the mobile game called Clash of Clans. I don't know if you've ever played it or not, but he streams that game and does YouTube content for it. And he does a chef's kiss every time somebody like follows or like becomes like a subscriber or something like that. So, God,
yeah, that's
what
pretty
do
good.
I want to do? I mean, you're playing Reinar. I got to go first, right? Like, I can't just let you take all my cards from my hand and die. That would be.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably. I think that's either way. That's the right choice, and
I think so.
Yeah.
Dude, let's go, Riddler, man, gifting 5 memberships on YouTube, dude. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. All right.
Let's get it.
I guess.
Let's see what we can do here.
What I'm trying to figure out. You're probably. Do I want? Sorry, I haven't played Blitz in forever, so I'm like reading all of my cards to see what I want.
Good. Love to hear it. Gives me. Seems like we'll have a leg up here. As always, predict if you think I can win or not. I suggest you predict no.
All right, I think we're just going to run the 40. I don't know. We're just going to run the 40. We're going to see what happens. Man, I have 0 arcane barrier in this deck. Jesus. Okay, that's aggressive. I'm glad you're also not playing the Emperor. This would be awkward.
Look at you rocking your card backs. That's nice.
What?
The card back, right? You have like a special card pack. It's like white.
It's like one of the other ones you can pick from. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're like a supporter and everything. All right, good. So your turn, my friend.
Yeah. All right. Good luck to you, brother.
Don't give me turn 1.
I don't think we have to worry about that being an option. All right. So you're playing deep blue. All right. So you're just like on hard combo. Okay.
Well, you already know what I'm doing. I have no idea what you're doing. You're doing Command and Conquer, like all the time. That's. All right.
We're doing something like that.
I'm gonna have to read these cards. So it's gonna take a while.
No, you're good, dude. You're good, brother.
All right. Well, you don't have anything in graveyard, so I'll happily block that out here.
I don't even know if attacking you on turn 0 is correct, but
I mean, it's definitely a choice. I don't have a hand that I want to block with, to be honest, dude. Like it's
no, just take 4, man.
No. That's but I'll have to do something with block with equipment here that I'm very not happy about, and with a swing big as well, dude. That is painful, but.
Oh boy.
The cards have given. Oh my god, the cards have given.
All right.
Do I crack this already?
All right. Well, guys, I'm cutting the stream off. This was fun.
No, not yet. We don't crack them yet. All right, chat. We're off to the races here. 07 for Mr. Agroblaze.
uh,
Uh, I mean, it's Blitz, right? Sometimes the cards just give you what you need.
so you took a card that I'm okay with you taking because it'll be gone. If I can get you down to 9, I can kill you with this card. Let's. This is tough. Actually, you know what? Let's block here. Let's see what you do after this. The follow-up is probably just going to be another claw, but...
Yeah, I mean, that's a highly likely scenario. We will indeed claw. That is the master plan here. And then it actually gets very interesting what we do after that.
Roll the scabs,
then it gets
except you don't have it.
I don't have scabs. I should have actually used speed and trackers. I could probably have killed you here. I could have killed you.
That's nice.
All right, it's good to know. All right, we'll just do something that you will not enjoy at all. All right. Oh, hey, Tome.
Yeah, Tome the Imperial Flame. Huh. I don't want to give you Crown because I'm not going to get any value out of it, but do I want my Tome back, or would I rather just keep my 0 for 4?
Well.
Do I take
I don't know.
I don't think there's any world where it's correct to take 5.
You know, I'm as much as I like you as a person, I'm not going to help you with that.
I wouldn't.
If I have a chance to win a game today, it's this game. Honestly.
Oh, man.
So I have to go with a foot forward here first. But you love to see the block with the Command and Conquer. Wait, can you get that out of... No,
it's just out of my deck. No. Yeah, it's just out of my deck.
Yeah. I haven't played into a Emperor for a surprisingly long period. Are you? Oh, sorry, you're still deciding.
Yeah.
Right.
No, yeah. Sorry, I'm on the fence here about what we should be doing.
Okay. Good. Ooh. What an interesting hand.
I'm gonna need you to have a bad one after that start.
I wouldn't exactly call it bad. I would call it interesting. You know, life is so low here. It's like you really got to think about what do you want to block with. So I can play this into this using this, which will do that. I could play this and this into this using this. This is actually. If I do that, I can do this and this. How much did you say you needed me to be on to have killing 10? You said 9, right?
I don't know. What did I say?
You said 9. See, that's another thing, right? When you're used to narrating your game on stream
it's
and
tough.
The other person isn't there to hear what you're talking about, I was like, now suddenly your opponent is listening in, you're like, well,
I get it, man. Right, I completely get it.
I think, yeah, chat, I think I see you. I can't talk to you at the moment, but I see you. I think I'm going to do this.
Yeah, we're really gonna hope that this.
I'm
we're really gonna hope that this scolding will help us close out the game, because this has not been a good start for us.
I'm not sure. Sorry, give me a second here. This is actually a very interesting hand. So if I play this, but we play this first, then this happens. Play this. I can't play both, but you know, altogether, if I use this, it's not gonna do anything. Okay, wait. So right. What we'll do here is we'll make you sad.
Okay. Make me sad.
All right, because the card that I wanted to play that wasn't going to work. So we'll use this, pitching this. Now we'll use them. Yes. See. All right, good. So we have 6 coming at you with a action point. Okay. Right. And you are on 7. You have 1 card left in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you have 2 block left in your equipment, so you're probably likely going to be blocking 4, 5. Although I have no idea if you have non-blocks or 2 blocks or whatever is in your hand. You could just be dead. Because if I play this, no, you're not going to be dead. So let's crack this. Oh wait, no, wait, that doesn't work the way I thought it worked. Oh, that's a problem.
I was like, yeah, you put a card in the bottom of your deck and then gain 3 resources, right?
For some reason, I thought I'm just going to get free resources.
I think that card would be played more regularly if that was the case.
I should have played it the other way around. All right, no, I'll think I'll do it anyway. Yeah, I need to, and I'll just finish with this then. Still good. Yeah, right, Lillian? That would have been completely broken if it worked like that. Oh my god, can you imagine? All right, so 8, so you're leaking 4. Can you leak 5, please?
Yeah, right.
Please?
All
right, okay, so cool. So that's a 4. You have. Oh, I see what your deck does. It's a lot of 4 zeros. Okay, we will do.
Yeah, there's a lot of breakpoints in the deck.
Does this make sense? Yeah, breakpoints are good, I hear. I might actually want to. Yeah. Let's not leak damage where we don't have to leak damage. It's that simple. Chat keeps telling me, especially my regulars, that I keep forgetting that blocking is a thing. It's like you know. So the bad thing about this is you don't really have anything in arsenal. However, you do have to care about it because it's lethal. You have 1 block left in your equipment. Is that blade break? Oh, it's temper, so if you use it, it breaks.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay, good. Nimblism, Flame Call, Emeritus. Right, cool. All right. We'll Arsenal pass here. Oh.
Intriguing that you Arsenal passed.
I could have attacked 1 more time in theory, but
I mean, I kind of figured you would, to be honest.
This is
well, all right. Oh yeah, you'll love to see it. Yeah, so I have a Tome of the Imperial Flame in my hand. Yeah. Well, this was not a good start. I played literally 0 offense this game. We played 5 turns, and I attacked 2 times.
I mean, I took 3 damage. But honestly, I mean, yeah. It's blitz, right? Whoever gets tempo first basically probably wins the game.
Most of the time, yeah, there's not a lot of swinging back and forth in this format.
Yeah.
I don't, maybe I'm supposed to go second. Maybe if I go second, like I have a better shot at gaining tempo, but I think I want to go first against you because when you're able to go first, like you can just intimidate my entire hand. And just like, you can, I mean, like I have died to Rhinar in Blitz before without taking a game action, literally.
Yeah, it does happen, especially if it's like a Berserk combo, you know,
right.
Or you basically do what I did turn 1 or turn 2, right? You discard the Beast Within. If I would have actually cracked the boots there, maybe there's actually a world where I kill you right off the bat there.
Yeah, probably.
That's just Reiner, right?
I believe it.
Reiner.
Like the Blood Rush, like on turn 0 was crazy. Like, so it's like, it's funny because it's like, I don't think if I go second there, I don't think it matters. You just Blood Rush and probably put me to like 7 anyway. Yeah, the only downside with that hand was that I had 2 Blood Rushes in my hand, actually. Which is like, I draw up 2 Blood Rushes, like, yeah, okay. I don't want to see 2. 1 would be nice. Right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to play one, man. That's like the patented brute thing, I feel like.
Yeah, again, this was probably... So for the next game now, what are you playing next game?
Why? Are you thinking about swapping decks over here?
No, I don't KO, dude.
I'm playing Victor, man. I'm playing Victor in CC.
Okay. So Mr. Burst Flames, aka Josh, aka Mr. Nagalot.
Oh man, I'm gonna change that to his name in the Discord. That's hilarious.
We said you're Victor main, and that's what you're going to play. So chat, he was deeply convinced that was where you're going to play.
Oh yeah,
and I think there's probably there's no surprise that I'm playing a brute, right? And I've been maining KO for the last 3 weeks or so. So
I was like, every time I see you live, I see you playing KO.
Yes, except for Friday where I played Tiger Katsu, which was tons of fun.
All right, so let's grab that invite link and let me shoot that to you real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a second here.
All right. Yo, Riddler, let's go. Another big support, dude. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that today, man. Really coming out with all the love today. Means a lot.
All right, I see your game here. Let me copy that link.
That's right. Now onto the horse, Josh. Onto the horse.
I got lucky. Dude, that was 100% skill.
Bro, are you kidding me?
100% skill.
He drew those cards in that order and I died. What do you mean? Like, dude, it's all skill. Like, you don't want to lose games to Flesh and Blood? Draw better.
I mean, honestly, right? It's like, I understand this is a game of low variance comparatively. But at the end of the day, it's a trading card game, right? And you draw the hands that you draw, and the opponent draws the cards that they draw, and you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
I mean, yeah, like I feel like especially in Blitz, like there's a lot more variance in Blitz. Like it's kind of like limited in my opinion. There's a lot more variance than there is in like CC. Let's see. So I lost the first round. I want to go second.
You want to go second?
Yep.
All right. That sounds like a sensible choice. All right. Let's see what we side deck here. Always interesting to side deck a deck you haven't built yourself with no sideboard guide. Okay, so we're not going to play these.
A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?"
That makes no sense. I think we need these for your stupid Golden Boy stuff.
Let's go. The Golden Sun?
Yeah, Golden Sun gets me every time.
Oh.
I don't know. All right, is this the smart choice?
I mean, Trent, honestly, I think that
CC
is just a better format, but I do like Blitz. Like, there aren't a ton of games that happen like the one that we just played, where like I don't really get to take game actions here.
I'm staring at the cards and pretending. I'm staring at the cards, pretending like I know what I'm doing. I was like, I ooze confidence.
Bro, you got to, man. When you're on camera, bro, you have to. Like, even if you have no idea what's going on, you just got to be like, yep, this is what we're doing, and this is why I'm doing it.
Until you misplay terribly and chat screams at you because, like, told you. It's like, yeah, I know.
Oh, man.
I think we're going to play.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I like Blitz, and I think Blitz has a very, like...
It is what it is.
...good place in the in Flesh and Blood in general.
And as always, Jad, predict the game if you think it's going to win or lose.
But
I will tell you right off the bat,
I
this is
definitely
going to
like
be a
CC
bit more
better than Blitz
challenging
for
than
sure.
game number 1.
And you'll never take the horse away from me, Josh.
Oh,
I just
this
bought
is
all the foils I
spicy hand
needed.
to start the game, though.
Spicy hand to start the game. Let's see it.
All right, we'll use the ability here.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't get to take cards out of my hand for no reason now.
No, I do not. Can you imagine KO with Intimidate?
Bro.
Talk about the broken hero.
So this is what we're doing today. We start with Blood Rush on turn 0 for Simon in Blitz, and now we have Cast Bones on turn 0. So if you guys need me, I'll be crying in the corner.
I mean, it's a long game, man. It's a long game.
That's very true.
And you block well, so.
I mean, I think we're just gonna throw the choke slam. Like, I think that's just the best play we can make here. We'll arsenal this. I'm not a huge fan of arsenaling this on turn 0, but like we can try to block with this pretty early and like try to get value out of it. I think this is okay. This forces at least one card out of his hand and probably like Bonebreaker here to add to a 7th Might, if I had to guess, but...
Yeah, you're pretty right with your guessing there.
I played against a lot of KO playing this deck. I mean, if your hand's like really awkward, you might give me 2 cards. Like if you can't functionally use the agility token, then you might give me 2 cards here without Tunic being up. It's possible, but not very likely.
Yeah, I think this is fine. We'll just turn your ability off. You have 1 resource floating. You can't pummel me. So that's good. I get another might because you can never get enough of those. Why would I not want more might? Okay, pass.
All right. This is a pretty decent hand to block with also. Would love to get him with this.
Let me, so I can play, I'm not going to have the thing. Well, it is what it is.
So,
it is what it is.
Let's see. Has an agility for next turn. Without Tunic being up, he more than likely cannot throw multiple cards at me. So, let's see. This might be a good Civic Steps block. He has the agility for next turn, so the Civic Steps block is pretty guaranteed. It's guaranteed on the next attack regardless. So if he has another blue in hand and he plays a 2-coster, like, so I guess a blue would let him go Mandible Claw into Swing Big, but either way, it's just going to be Claw into something else. And I guess the Claw doesn't technically have Go again. So blocking with the Civic Steps here could actually be a trap and get us here, but we know that we can block with it on whatever he does next because of the value that we have from the agility token. It kind of makes it free. We don't have to like really like be skilled. We just have to know that he has an agility token, so it's irrelevant. I think we can block 9 and take 4, and hope we win the Test of Strength. Winning the Test of Strength will put us in a very good spot, but we'll see what happens. Maybe Simon's on like a 1-up pummel. Maybe he's just gonna like totally get me here. This isn't worth 2 points, so I'm just gonna let him have the gold here. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Rich. I'm rich. What do I do here, though? That's a big question. I could roll Scabskin letters. How about we don't do that?
Huh? I love it. You roll Scabskins as many times as you want this game.
How about we just play another one of these? Ah, crap.
Okay, so 5 mites, and he still has the agility. And let's see, he revealed a Wrecker Romp, Riled Up, No Fear. Oh, interesting that you have No Fear in against me. Assault and Battery, CNC, and Cast Bones. So this is the better play, but I kind of want to clear my arsenal so that I don't have to worry about this. But I'm also just actively giving up 1 point of block. I mean, I guess this could just be 7 later. So like it's, so let's see, Command and Conquer's for 11, which means we give 3 blocks from our hand and a piece of equipment to cover it up to protect that, or we could just block with 2 cards, take 5, go to 31, lose our arsenal, and then we're forcing another card and some equipment out of his hand by playing this card this turn. Hopefully he drew... I mean, if he drew the No Fear, I guess that... He has all 6s, so if he drew the No Fear and anything, he gets to block 5, which is exactly what he wants. So, I mean, I think we have to play this regardless and just kind of force his hand, but...
Choke slam.
I was like, back-to-back choke slams against KO is pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. It's certainly not one of the cards I wanted to see right now. My options are, because I already know what's on the top of my deck with what I have in my hand right now, right? I know that if I start blocking here, I'm not going to be able to maximize the use out of that. You're making me block very early with equipment, which I don't love at all.
I mean, that's the game plan. Get you to give me that equipment now.
Yeah, no, I don't. Can I?
I mean, you could just give me 2 cards. Claw into your arsenal, you'll have Tunic up.
Yeah, you still don't have a tunic counter, so if you're running pummel, you even have 0 resources.
Oh yeah.
So I could block this, I could do this.
Unless
then
it's
I can do this.
Unless it's the casual pummel from the lap here, I can't pummel you.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely want to play this, right? And then the big question is, what do I do after that? I can probably just do this and keep this in arsenal for whatever turn is after, or I could forego the extra damage and do this. But we know there is the odds are not in my favor here. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Ben? How are you, brother? Here. You doing all right today, man? You guys see this button right here that says claim victory?
I was looking at that as well earlier on, and I was like,
I always make jokes about doing it when I'm testing with like the guys on my team and stuff like that. I'm always like, man, I could do it just to make my February win percentage look better.
Yeah. So I think I'll do this. I didn't love that block at all. Yeah, thanks for the tip, Leland. I could have made that block, but again, I just don't love blocking with equipment so early on, because what he'll do is just he'll get a gold at some point in the game, and I usually forget that Orm Aegis is a gold, and then suddenly you have a golden sun for like 10 in your face and you lose the game, right? So I completely get what you're saying, but I don't want to, really don't want to use to block the equipment that early. Well, let's see what he do about Command & Conquer for 11. You have a lot of equipment. You
don't have an agility token for next turn, and more than likely it's just going to be claw after this. I mean, I guess the like real value play is that you just have the 3rd Command & Conquer in your arsenal, and you're just going to get my arsenal no matter what I do. That would be cracked, actually. If I give you the Quicken token, you may just pass here.
Or claim victory.
You could claim victory. That's the easiest way to win.
I'll just go 2 wins, easy. There were no witnesses here. I just easily win against. I just absolutely destroyed. By the way, did you go to nothing to do with anything? But I wanted to ask you: did you go to LA?
I did not go to LA. I did not qualify. Much like yourself, I am still on my journey to qualify for my first PT with Flesh and Blood. So
yeah,
I'm hoping to go to Amsterdam this time around.
Oh, would you go if you qualify?
Oh, dude, yes. Carly and I have talked about going to Amsterdam anyway, just because it's Amsterdam.
Yeah,
but.
I have a theory that it's going to be a really easy one to play because half the players are not going to show up for round 1.
I like that. That's hilarious. Glad you're doing good today, man.
I was like, okay, this is many years ago. I had a layover in Amsterdam, going to Israel to visit the family friends and their family over there, and I don't remember much of the stay in Amsterdam, but that's in my wild days. No, I think Liliane, you're right. I think I think the perception within the Netherlands about Amsterdam and from people going there for tourism, I think it's a very different perception. It's like, sorry, I need to think here again because I have
you're
a hand,
good, brother.
but
Take your time.
I'm not loving it at all.
That's the joy of us doing this, is that we can spend as much time as we want. There's absolutely zero rush here.
It's Saturday evening as well, right?
Yeah, half the players will be in outer space.
I guess it just
100%.
depends if people are willing to sit
Oh,
through
it's
us.
cool that the March Armory
just
stuff came
obsessing
in.
over
I've
a
got
hand
2
for
of those
5
things
minutes.
I need to get a hold of.
maybe we do need a round count around that timer.
I heard
if I do
Silas
this,
one last
but
night.
then this and but otherwise I IP myself.
You pee yourself? What? I'm just kidding.
No,
Somebody made that joke to me the other day. I said it in one of my videos I posted the other day, and I was like, gosh dang it, Zach. I completely fell for it. Uh-oh, I'm in danger.
I actually have that sound.
Yeah, I've heard you use it when you stream. I love it.
Yeah.
I love your soundboard when you stream. Like, that's like...
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Silas,
Oh,
dude,
Mando,
I'm so gonna
really?
call him that. That's amazing.
Kidding me? I could. No, it's terrible.
I hope you drew 2 reds. Nothing personal, but
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do this. It's freaking terrible.
oh, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it.
What a terrible Blood spell turn. What an absolute dumpster fire. My Blood spell turns have been really bad. But yeah, no, coming back what I said earlier would be awesome if you come to Amsterdam. Meet you there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I was like, dude, if we both qualify, like, are you going to Amsterdam regardless?
Yeah, I'm going regardless.
Oh, okay, cool. That'd be awesome. Yeah, like we should definitely like we could grab dinner or something one night for sure.
Oh yeah. I've just booked the transport today. I'm going by train.
See, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key very jealous that you guys can do that. Like the US's public transportation system is garbage, bro. Like garbage.
Yeah. It's your car lobby. Blame them. To be fair though, there's like it's a lot harder to build a well-functioning public transport system in a country that's as big as the US, right?
That's fair. That is fair.
You know. Yeah. And so I do take the train under the channel, right? But that's a bit easier than taking the train across, the Atlantic Ocean.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I think let's do this.
So I'm actually I'm paying a third more, and it takes me like 5 hours instead of like 1 hour on the plane. But I just prefer train journeys so much more that it's worth it for me. It's like
I don't think I'm supposed to reclash here. I don't think I'm supposed to reclash, but I could be wrong.
Did we go even on that?
Yeah, you had a Savage Feast and I had a Disable.
Okay.
You can always shoot the horse. Cool. Josh, what are you talking about? The horse is the best part of playing Victor.
I mean, Victor is the horse.
That's what I do. I'm convinced. I'm really convinced.
I mean, it's called Goldmane. Ah, hello there, Golden Sun.
I'm not a huge fan of arsenaling that card early on in the game, but I mean, this is just a damage race. So I mean, we're trying to propel ourselves forward here with it.
Is it a damage race?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't think so.
It's really not. Like, honestly, like this matchup is very like there's a lot of intricacy to this matchup. And if it turns into a damage race, like if that's how I decide to play the game, you're gonna win every time. Like I just can't keep up with you. It's just too much. So Ben, I have to say,
the overpower makes it slightly easier for me to decide what I want to do.
I would like to actually like take a train across the country and like see everything. I think that would be a really cool experience.
Okay. I'm not loving the fact that I've had this card in Arsenal for like a year and a half.
It's been a couple of turns. Yeah,
I don't love it at all.
From now on, whenever you win with Victor, ask your opponent why the long face. Oh, I'm totally going to do that to people in Atlanta next weekend. That'll be so much fun.
They're going to hate you.
No, 100%.
So you're going into Atlanta then? Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited about going to Atlanta.
Let me guess, you're playing Victor.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's CC, right?
It is. It's CC Battle Harden. I've been working on this for a few weeks now. It feels extremely thematic to have a completely foil Victor deck. So I actually bought like Sink Below, Spinal Crushes. I mean, I bought everything. The only things that I'm missing are Command and Conquers and E-Strikes, and that's because foils of those cards are like $1 bajillion. So, and I mean, you know, if I ever win the lottery, you know, then like, hey, you know, everybody will know. I always tell everybody there'll be signs. Like, you know, I won't actively tell you, but there'll be signs.
You'll see. You'll see.
Exactly.
You'll see. Dude, what are these hands? I'm sure you're going to make use of that go again, right?
Dude. Command and Conquer from the lab.
So I can play this into this, and then we want to have this in arsenal.
I would like to have the Alter Josh. It would be cool, but...
And I think perceptually this is probably better than this.
Yeah, Trent, I'm not going to lie. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting to have those. Like, to have all the foils. I'm actually pretty excited about it. The only problem is I have to double sleeve my deck.
It does have to be all gold foil, is what Lilian says.
Dude, everybody has been like, oh, so you're getting the Marble Victor and you're getting like the gold foil shield. And I'm like, no. Like, what do I look like? Like, Jesus. Like, I tell everybody, I'm like, listen, guys, I would love to be able to do that. Like, I would love to be able to do that. But like, maybe one day. Like.
So, Jet, I want to do this because I want to get this card out of my freaking arsenal. I know it's probably not... It's not an ideal turn by any stretch of the imagination, but I have to get this card out of Arsenal. I have to try and do something here. It can't stick around there. Just win one at the Battle Hardened, she says.
Dude, I mean, that would be ideal. Lillian, I like where your head's at. That would be ideal. I would really like to top 8 this Battle Hardened. Like, I've put in a lot more practice since the beginning of the year, and so like I would really like to see that pay off.
You know, as soon as you don't have like a chat that you're paying attention to as well, your win rate just skyrockets.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because as much as we love them, it does take a bit of attention.
Oh, I love the chat, but like, dude, it's a lot sometimes. Like, it's not always easy to be able to do that. Okay, so with one card in hand and one card in arsenal, we are again at a spot where like Bearfang, Swing Big, Command and Conquer, like any of his 2s can just get played if I block with Civic Steps. Now, considering that he's been sitting on his arsenal for like 3 or 4 turns, it's not super likely that he has a power card. I mean, Simon could be living in like 2040 right now and just trying to like bait me into giving him the Civic Steps. I don't know. We're going to play it safe.
You're giving me too much credit here.
Bro, I'm not giving you credit, bro. Like I am giving you credit, but like, bro, if I give you the Civic Steps right there, like, I cry myself to sleep the entire way home. Because like, you playing that right there would be terrible. I'd trade you. I'd trade for a Marvel Victor Josh, or if that's something you were interested in doing, Riddler, I'd do that, man. When you open your box and it starts shining like the cartoon treasure chest, bro. That would be so cool, Trent. All right, well, all of our choke slams have lined up really well with all of his cast bones, which is kind of nice. Do I need to refresh? Is it me? Am I the drama?
Oh, sorry. No,
you're good. You're good, brother. I was
looking at chat and hating my life for the hand that I drew, instead of paying attention to what you're doing.
No, it's all good, brother. It's all good. So the one good thing about this game is that like we've already given up all of the shield and we've not won a piece of gold yet, which is kind of like an L for us. But we have gotten we've seen 2 cast bones and a blood rush, and we're about to go through the 3rd cast bones, and we have yet to give up any of like our like true fridge here, and we still have balance of justice for whenever we need it. And Simon has a blood rush bellows 6 cards into his deck now that he pitched a turn ago, so we're kind of like waiting for that to come back around.
So
I think it was 6. It was 5 or 6.
Yeah, so I just needed to quickly check if you have pummel or not. You do not. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do something here. I'm not a big fan of. So I don't have it. God, freaking
Josh, I'll
curse
buy your
you!
Victor mat if you want, Josh. Like, I'll buy your Victor mat if you really don't want it, man. Like, all kidding aside. Like, if you're coming to Nats or Atlanta, I'll buy it from you.
All right. Aha! No, I decided to take it the other way. The bad thing about pitching Blood Rush is that if you end up late game, like the scenario is highly likely that you're not going to be able to maintain a 5-card hands to actually make use of the Blood Rush. Now the upside here is that
I think we're taking 6.
Okay, let me win it again. I think I haven't won a single. Oh, there we. Wait, no, that's me.
Yeah, no, that's you, man.
It's
You've won. You have like literally won 2 of the test of strengths, and you tied 1. So it's not great for me.
So you just gave me a quicken, right?
I did.
That's very suboptimal. I'd love to make use of that.
I mean, when you pitch a yellow and like you play a card when you play a card that actively turns on Claw with Go Again, and you have 1 card in hand and 1 card in arsenal, the odds of you being able to punish me are extremely low.
Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, I didn't realize we were in request undo CC. Man, I must have been like sweating the other day when I was playing in the airport.
Oh, that worked out surprisingly well. I'll be honest. For a second there, I thought it was Reiner and I had 2 claws. Then I realized as I was playing the turn, I do not have 2 claws.
This is a tough decision because we are at a point in the game where we have to decide if we want to throw our card in our hand, which requires us to say no blocks and take 6. If Simon drew a blue, we're taking 9 and going to 13. If he drew a card that's better in his arsenal, then we're going to go to 16, which puts us down 9 points. I mean, I could just block 6 and throw the hammer, but like I'm not really taking any like serious tempo here. If I decide to go that route, I could block 6, arsenal the card that I want to throw, and try to set up for next turn, depending on what Simon wants to do, because he doesn't have an agility token set up, which means, and we know there's not a Blood Rush coming up because he has a Blood Rush 6 and the bottom card now.
Dude, I just realized I don't know what your name is.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name's Zach.
It's a bit awkward. Zach.
Yeah.
Zach. All right, I'll ask you again in 10 minutes, but Zach, I'll start calling you Zach now.
That works, man. That works. Yo, what's up, Q? How are you, buddy? L hero, only 1 claw, 0 stars. Bro. Nathaniel, if you wanted to trade for your Marvel Victor, I would do that. I'm not paying $200 for a Marvel Victor. It's outrageous. I already have a foil from RTN season. I think this is the best play we can make here. The name of the game is blocking.
That is 2 blocking. That is 2 blocking. I think you still have all your damn equipment.
We're going to go to 19 here. This card is worth arsenaling because it buys us minimum 2 cards out of his hand when he's off of an arsenal this turn. So, which means the idea of us being able to keep 2 cards to play this card next turn is very high. So...
Well... You know what? I could actually crack a gold for shits and giggles.
Heck yeah, dude.
Why not?
That's what they're there for,
I have
man.
to. Oh, dude, this is actually freaking fucking perfect. Sorry for my English.
Oh,
I don't know if you're if you don't have cursing on your.
I mean, bro, it
channel,
doesn't bother me or
to,
anything, man. Like you're good.
You probably have to mute me, but you're not gonna love this. You're not gonna love this. Oh, hello there, Spinal Crush. Nice, fancy seeing you there. Dude, this card is so good. Like, the moment I saw Send Packing, I literally couldn't get a hold of me. Like, I'm not good at evaluating cards, but I knew from the second I saw this card that this is a good card.
Yeah, I like this card a lot. I won one of them the other day. Well, I guess I'm alive. I bought one the other day, but we can talk about that when we're not on air if you want. So I think this is a good time to give up the fridge. If we give up fridge here in block 7.
Oh, wait, I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
Would you like to undo?
Anyway. No, let's move on.
Okay. I was like, listen, man, this is very casual thing. Like the point of this is for us to have fun. My chat is like kind of laughing right now because they've heard me talk not on stream, and I cuss quite regularly. I just don't a lot when I'm streaming. Like, it's just something about being in front of the camera that I try not to. But yeah, no, I you're good. Like, you're absolutely okay to like cuss, man. Like, you're not gonna bother me at all. I promise.
All right. Yeah. No, of course, what I wanted to do here is play the claw first, because that's why I played the cards. I would turn Dano on, but
I was curious. I just assumed that your arsenal was like, you wanted to really arsenal the card you had, as opposed to throwing the claw at me. I was really curious to know why that happened.
Because I'm dumb. It's really that simple. So Spinal Crush for 9. I need to block 6.
Indeed, yes, sir.
I have no idea if you're running Pummel or not, but it's irrelevant. Irrelevant.
I was like, I only have one card in hand, so you're good.
Yeah.
Josh, get out of here. You just don't like Guardians, bro.
So I do have
Victor,
an agility. OP. So we could. I need more resources than I have. I wish I had a Crown of Providence right now.
So it's kind of funny. I've talked to a couple of KOs who actually found room for Crown of Providence in their deck, just for like this and Bravo and like some other stuff like that.
It can really save your hand when you are in a situation where you want to say, hey, I really want to get a go again here somehow, or just fix my arsenal, because if I have a 5th card in my hand instead of an arsenal, I can have much better turn. This now is just
right.
I mean, the main problem here is I'm going to have to block with 2 cards, right? That's honestly, that's like
sure.
the main problem here.
So that was one of the like things that like kind of took a moment for me to like learn when I started playing Flesh and Blood, was that having 5 cards in your hand and having 4 cards in your hand in an arsenal are not always the same thing. Because like, a lot of times like I'll look at it and be like, oh, like he's got a 5-card hand, and it's like, that's not exactly always the case. So
yeah. All right, we'll just
shut up, Josh. You're just a bully.
Josh, leave him alone.
Oh man.
Okay, so we got 7. Oh. It's a break point.
We are definitely going to give you this.
Thank you. I'll take all your donations.
I think I have to give you. I mean, am I better off just to throw 8? Like, am I better off to throw the buckling blow? This is one of the few matchups where like, so for anybody like chat, I recently changed out red debilitates for red buckling blows to help in warrior purposes. And like, this is one of the matchups where I wish this was red debilitate, because I would just give him the Spinal Crush, the Command and Conquer, and throw the debilitate, because -2 is pretty relevant. But I don't think it's better just to throw damage here. I think it's strictly better to block 7, get my Sink Below back, and throw a disruptive piece that again is going to force him to give me 2 cards, or it's going to force a card and the Flesh Bag and the Scab Skins out of his deck. Either way, I think this is a better play. I have to get the Sink Below back though. Like that card is extremely relevant. Like that card plays a lot of value in the arsenal.
I think I take this with the cards that I have in my hand here. I can use this on my turn, and if I use this, then I can play this, and it'll basically be outvaluing this. And I hate this card in Arsenal.
Yeah, Josh,
anyway.
all kidding aside, if you want to get rid of your Mat Man, like,
excuse my English again.
I'll
fuck this card.
I love that kind of language. I'm so here for it.
He's never going to stream him again with me. He's like,
Listen,
I can't have this on my stream.
Bro, I'm just going to say there's been multiple
kids are
times
watching
I
it.
have been streaming and I've drawn a card and I've wanted to be like, man, fuck this card. Like, I've been there. I get it.
All right.
What was your arsenal?
I'm yeeting that card out of my arsenal.
Okay. So I basically ate like a non-existent card out of his arsenal there, which is fine.
The thing that worries me about this is that you have a 5-card hand now, and I'm lower life than you now for the first time in this game. That really concerns me.
That is, I mean, I had to use quite a bit of equipment here. So, like, you have 4 block of equipment left, and I have 4 block of equipment. I mean, I guess if you count the balance of justice as, 5 instead of 2, like, it kind of depends on your view.
Yeah.
But we know that I'm not really going to have a chance to, like, get value out of it for a minute here. Ho-ho!
Yeah. That's what I wanted to do, right? And I needed to keep my whole hand to be able to play that. And it came together nicely because I was able to play the agility, the wind-up, at sort of the turn to fulfill its condition that I need to have discarded something before. So it really came out that together nicely. So like, all right, I'm just going to, I mean, it's double the damage that you did. I lost my arsenal, but then again, I didn't love my arsenal anyway. So I was like, let's eat that card.
No, that's
Take
fair.
it, be a chat. All right.
So,
like, especially Josh over here, right? He likes to complain when I play badly, but then he leads me to temptation to play badly.
Dude, so I played KO on stream like 2 weeks ago, something like that one night, and dude, every time I would be like, should I roll scabs? Josh was like, roll scabs. And I would be like, oh my God, Josh, stop it.
I mean, that's just you just roll. That's just how you do it. Okay, so
listen, I hear you, Andrew.
I'm not loving this.
Fuck calories, bro. I like to eat more.
Don't want to take.
And I don't know
damage.
why we like turtles, but I do like turtles. Turtles are cool.
So if I play this, and when I play No Fear, you get to see what cards I use, right?
Yeah, they banish face up, I believe, right?
They banish face up.
Yeah, they have the clause of 6, so you have to reveal that information to me so that I can confirm you're not cheating.
Yes, of course. Yeah, because otherwise it would lead endlessly to people calling for judge, right? I was like, you can't have that.
Yeah, no, I was like, it's like, yeah, that's something that like I've seen quite a bit of. Yeah, I mean, Trent, you are right. I did, bro. We hit 6s like every time I rolled that stream. We did double cast bones on turn 0. That was awesome. Like,
you could just banish and cheat to banish a non-6. Sorry, Lily. Why is it your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh role? What's the rule in Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, you can't. You don't have to show, but you can't lie. Well. Gentleman's agreement,
bro.
Right?
No way. I like. Listen, I like a lot of people, but I don't trust that many people. No way.
No,
I've seen too many people get caught cheating over the years.
Yeah. Did you see that video of the One Piece player that was caught on camera? I mean, it's so obvious. I'm almost thinking it's staged. That takes the cards and. They have like a graveyard, and they then take the graveyard into their hand, and their hand goes to their graveyard.
No, I've never seen that, but I believe it.
Rounds, okay. I bet this is the first one you'll win.
Nope. You won.
Nope.
You won the first one. I won the second one.
So we're even.
I have not sold my gold foil yet, Andrew. It's still hanging out in my box of stuff.
I mean, honestly, you should keep it. Is it? Have you won another one before that?
No, this is my first one.
Oh, dude, you gotta keep it.
So I'm not gonna lie, part of me wants to keep it just because of like how, like, I don't know, like the nostalgia of having my first gold foil.
Yeah.
But gold foil Centauri Saber is also selling for like $1,200, and I'm like, listen, I really like money, so.
How much does it sell for?
$1,200, like U.S. currency.
Holy Jesus! Yeah, no, I get it.
Because I told Carly, I was like, if I open a Coda Frost or something that's like, $100, I was like, I'm gonna keep it forever. Like, we're just gonna keep it, and I'm gonna get it graded, like, kind of thing. But like, I was like, listen, $1,200 is a lot of money.
It is. No, absolutely.
I'm in danger.
So I mean, there's actually a couple of things I can do here, but I think we'll start. It's a lot of money. It really is a lot of money.
Yeah, no,
I,
100%.
I was so happy when I saw you pull that. It's like it's one of the best out there. It's
Dude,
like,
I was pumped.
what else do you want, right? It's like, yeah.
I had
From an
somebody
RTN.
message me about like a trade, and I was like, "Oh, like what are you wanting to trade?" And like honestly, the guy just kind of like lowballed me a little bit, like just trying to get more than I think was really there.
Obviously, folks, I was trying to keep the wild ride here for next turn so I could have a bigger turn next turn. The other card is not what I wanted. It's not terrible, but it could be clunky. So keeping a wild ride, it would have been so much better. But, again, 13 face is good. It gets the juices flowing. Ooh. Oh, you have a D-React in Arsenal, don't you?
I sure do.
Been there for a while. It's been there for a while. Okay, so Arsenal, you still don't have a gold, and your shield is off. All right.
Yep.
So yeah. Okay. So your plan is just chip, 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 chip. That's your plan, huh? All right, I get it.
I don't know. Is that my plan? So my buddy said, "Yo, I saw that One Piece game. It was on stream, and the dude had his PlayStation with camera pointing down. Dude had to hide his hand, go off stream, grab an extra 2 cards to block. Wow.
Sorry, I accidentally passed.
Oh no, you're good, man. Dude, that's crazy. Like it's crazy to think about the amount of people that have got caught like cheating, like in card games over the years. Like it's just like I don't know, it's nuts, man, to think about.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like some people just have to win no matter what, right? And don't get me wrong, right? You should never cheat. I don't endorse cheating, but I understand cheating when there's something on the line, right? But I don't understand people that cheat when there's you're in an armory or you're playing, you're playing a video game where I don't know, some stupid video game, right? That doesn't count for anything, right? It's freaking Overwatch or whatever. It's like, why are you cheating?
I played Magic for years before I got into Flesh and Blood. I don't know if Flesh and Blood's your first TCG or what, but
yeah, it is.
I played Magic for years, and we caught this guy in our testing group. We would test for tournaments with cheating, and we were like, why? Like, bro, like we're testing. That's the point. Like, you need to not do stuff like that.
Yeah, I made a mistake here, I think.
Dude, let's go, J-Bob. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the compliment. Also, dude, thank you for subbing on YouTube.
If I do the thing that I wanted to do, it could turn out great, or it could...
I really appreciate the compliment, man. And the words about my content really means a lot. I'm a big Victor fan. I play a lot of Victor right now, man. Victor's got a really good spot in the metagame, and I'm really enjoying it. And I think Azalea's got a tougher spot in the metagame, but she's a really good hero that I think would be a good deck to have in your back pocket for sure, man. But thanks for coming by, and I really appreciate the nice words, man.
Tack away from losing this game, honestly.
What did we pick here? Buff power. You had the agility token.
How's the challenge going? Hey, Zigma, good to see you.
Dude, Dylan, what's up, man? So Scowling won our Blitz game, and I do not feel like I'm in a very good spot right now, based off what's happening. But we're gonna see what we can put together this turn. I think that Scowling's in a better place right now. I mean, you still have a Command and Conqueror left in your deck, so the idea of me giving the Sink Below here just for value is pretty good. But if you're just sitting on a Pulping over there, I don't know. It really depends on what you're looking at doing this turn.
That is the question. All right. Anything else? All right, that changes things. Yeah, see guys what I meant about this being clunky. Yeah, I think the big thing here is right that you did lose a lot of your clashes. So I could, if I do this.
So I completely agree. That is like one of the crazy things to think about, Andrew, is that like sometimes people just get like sometimes things just don't like, I don't know, like not understanding the rules can like hurt both players in a bad situation, and like it's sad to see that kind of stuff happen.
It's not the play. All right, we'll just. I mean, it could. The thing is, on this play, right? If I draw into right cards, I was actually, yeah. I think the gold didn't actually make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense.
You
Dude,
could probably have just put the Wrecker Romp on the bottom. I mean, dude, like that's just how the end of this game goes, bro. I have to do my best Oldham impression here at the end of the game.
Yeah, guys, it's this is a challenging one. And for those who are new to the stream, my name is ScowlingFleshBag. Please hit the follow button. Dun, dun, dun.
Dude, Justin, like, yeah, like I muted, but like, yeah, no, bro, this is not going well for me.
I should roll Scabskins here.
Roll Scabs.
Doesn't even make any sense.
I would love to see you roll a 1, brother.
I know you would. I know you would. I know you would. I know. But so this is not gonna. We could keep this in hand for some shenanigans. I don't think. No, I think it's out of the all. If we want to pitch cards, right? We're pitching this and this. Oh no, this is where it all goes wrong. Yeah, I think so. This is we've run out of luck here.
I don't know about that, brother.
If I use, yeah, I mean theoretically, I'm gonna have to take 1 again, which I absolutely hate. I mean, again, right? I do have some block left, but you know, I don't want to use it. Do or die your desperate roll. No, go away, Josh. No, I mean obviously stay here, but I'm not going to do that. Oh yeah, there we get the block. So it's going to be 8 or 9 damage or something ridiculous like that. So we got a 6. Okay. Let's see what. Oh, hello, baby.
What's up, brother? Dude, I love those TikToks where people are doing that, bro. Those like the sketch imitation TikToks are amazing, Trent. Yeah, I also think that was the best line that we could take this turn. I do think that's the best line that we had, Dylan, for sure. I think this is a turn where we have to like actively take some damage to try to set up a little bit. I think that's how it has to play out. And
it just stuttered because it's wondering why the hell am I playing Fleshbag here? But guys, if this works out, it probably won't work out. But if it does work out,
so I'm pretty sure the last time he pitched a Blood Rush, he pitched double red. I could be wrong, but I think he pitched double red. I don't really remember. I'm not gonna like sit here and like super posture or anything that I know his pitch stack, but I do know that his he either drew a Blood Rush or he's gonna have that in his next hand.
So I think it's just gonna be this.
Just gonna play that other Blood Rush.
Look at that. I think I just gave you the game.
Brother.
I think I just gave him the game, guys.
Brother, you're implying that you're playing against a deck that can punish you for not doing something.
Just that? Yeah, but actually makes sense, guys. That's actually good.
Balance is insane right here. Balance is actually crazy.
It's actually, yeah. All right, fair.
How did you give me the game? You're attacking for 14.
No, but I was thinking is like if I actually don't draw into two reds, I can attack you with claw and that, right? And then the game's over.
So you did draw 2 reds. Okay, so yeah, I thought you pitched. Yes. Yeah, I thought you pitched.
Yeah, see, you're keeping better track of my pitch deck than I am. I should have known that. I should have known that.
It just like I played this matchup a lot. It just kind of becomes force of habit at a certain point.
See, I've only seen one of your golden babies, so that's the thing that I know. But you also haven't seen any gold, and your shield is gone. It's almost the same damage. That's true, Sigma. That's true. It would have been it would have been more. It would have been 5 plus. If it would have been 19 damage if I could have pulled it off. That would have been spicy.
So we're definitely blocking with this. Now the question here. Teach me your pitch stacking ways. I can't pitch stack anything that's not Guardian. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, like just real talk. So we have the option of taking 2 and going to 4 and throwing the hammer. Or we have the option of taking 1, going to 5, and throwing 6. I mean, I guess if that's the case, I should just keep this and throw 7, right? Like, there's no reason. So if I block here and then give the sink, I take 1, and then I get to throw 7. Like, I think that that's the play here. I don't know. I could be wrong here.
You could also be right. There's only those 2 options. Oh, damn you.
So I think we just have to do this. Like, it's unfortunate. I mean, maybe I'm just supposed to, like... I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to hang on to the sink there. Like, I truly don't know.
That's a 7.
Technically forces you to give me something. Even if it's Tunic.
Yeah. I'm just very scared. Ooh. No, pitching a freaking Macho Grande.
Oh, so him being able to... It would have been a better turn. If he claws, then Tunic... Pitch No Fear for Runner Fronter. He still gets 13 value and keeps his power card. Interesting. I love that you're able to like pick up on stuff like that, Justin, from like not even like playing the game right now. Like just looking at the other side of the table. I mean, I guess to be fair, like it is easier to analyze the game when you're not playing. Yeah, I mean, Dylan, I won't lie. Like, there's been a lot of times where, like, chat has, like, really helped me out with games. Like, helped me, like, see things that I did not see. And so, like, chat is actually pretty awesome. Like, I wholeheartedly stand behind that. Wholeheartedly stand behind that. I think Scowling's muted so he can talk through his lines here and what he should be blocking with. I love it, dude.
Dude, it's so hard.
Dude, it's tough,
you're really
man.
Asking me.
You're
get
asking used
me
to
question.
Talking about it out loud.
Yeah, it is, right? And like you're forcing me to do something here I'm not loving at all. No, if I do this, then maximum is like bam bam. So I could just do this, keep everything, and
so I actually agree with that, Dylan. Like because like I think that chat in large events can be very toxic sometimes. 100%. No, you're good, brother. I think that like my man said, do foil and non-foil cards taste different, bro? Y'all are killing me, bro. Should have cheated in a gold here, 100%. Dude, I know, right? Listen, obviously, forehead, why did I not cheat in a gold there?
We have one of those here, so there's one more. Yeah, I do, Lillian. I do. All right. I mean, here we go. I think
Going to
we're at the
one to
point
keep your
where-
blood rush hand.
I mean, if you dominate me here, you dominate me, right?
And if you're going to play blood rush,
It's
the
like-
odds of me being able to dominate you are not likely.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hello world. Hello Kitty. Goodbye game. It's 6. It's 6 on the clock, dude. I don't hate it.
If I had blocked with the gauntlets earlier in the game, yeah. So like yeah. Like if I would have had the shield there, I mean, I don't know that it would have ended the game, right? Like he would have given me Tunic and a card, and we would have added 3 points, so he'd still be at 1. But I would have taken a card out of his hand, so that would have been very different. So Dylan, he hasn't played any pulpings yet. Like, we haven't seen one. He hasn't discarded one. Like, just looking here, like, we haven't seen one. And unless he has literally put 3 red pulpings on the bottom of his deck with E-Strikes this game, like, he does not have any. Yes, we did actually break the shield for the first Golden Sun that we played earlier, because we haven't won a single clash this game.
You're right. Not a single one. Dude, I think if you win clashes, these games actually, it goes like we're at a very different point in this game right now.
Oh yeah, like I need to win like 1 test of strength, and it like lets me block with an entire extra card, and then like it lets me block with his, which is like more life in the game, and then it also turns into a spot to where I can play a hand more aggressively.
Yeah. Well, guys, we'll find out shortly if we can from this position, if we can pull it back. I do love the fact that equipment, that's your last block, right? You don't have anything else after that.
That's it. I think it has to be this way. All way.
Right. You can feel the tenseness in the air. It's incredible. Like you like half a world away, but I can feel how tense this is.
Yes.
So much fun.
100%. This is exactly what I wanted from today too.
Yeah. But this is flesh and blood, guys. Like, this is flesh and blood. It's like, show me another TCG where you end up in these kind of situations as often as you do in Flesh and Blood. It just doesn't exist. It's like it doesn't. It's like either, somebody has a runaway game, or the game ends because you don't get the freaking lands that you need, or whatever it is, right? It's just like these tense moments at the end of the game that we all love. It's just like, that's Flesh and Blood, dude. That's why this game is so great.
So I have to block with everything here, right? We should do teams sometime? Dude, I'm totally down for that, Dylan. That would be awesome. Like an online team event. I've talked about doing that with a couple of people over the years, and like I've just never been able to put it together. But like I would love to get like 4 teams together and play like bracket style, where like we all pair up into different teams and like play like Swiss and then like top 8 and stuff like that. I think that would honestly be a blast.
How do you feel about someday doing a draft together?
I'd be down to draft. Like,
right?
I am a lot more inclined to draft online when I know who I'm drafting with, because like I know that they know how to draft.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So
all right,
looking at your pitch here, the last Reckless is what you're going to Arsenal right here. I mean, there's no way that that's a Reckless, right? There's absolutely no way that you have it in your hand, because that means that you would have pitched Mighty Windup to play Blood Rush Bellow, right? No. I guess you drew 2 cards. So yeah. So it's definitely in your hand if you drew 2 cards, which means I can't go to 2, because if I go to 2 and throw the hammer, you block with whatever you need to block to clear it out, and then you kill me. Because if I take 1, I go to 2, and then that just puts me in Reckless range. It's like the last card is your Reckless. So and you didn't discard a card, if it was a card you could discard, you would have just set up the agility for next turn.
I didn't realize we're down like to 12 cards.
Yeah.
I was like, this is freaking down to the wire.
I hated that I had to pitch stack this way. Unfortunately, I did not have an option with that turn. You don't know how to draft? Bro. Really? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in that hand, but like, if it wasn't, it's definitely in the next one, 100%. Discards a Clash of Agility to attack for 6 and make 2 mites. That was the only TCG that feels like you're fighting for your life at the end of every game. Yeah, I do agree with that, Christian. Like, unless like the game like landslides somehow, which does happen. So I think the best play we have is to block 6. I think this is the best play we have. Now, the question here is, there are... No, we've already seen them all. We're all blues the rest of the way. So we can Arsenal this, or we can make a Surge. Now, the question we have to ask ourselves is, we know that he has a No Fear in his hand. Like, he has a No Fear, like... Yeah, I'm debating if I want to activate Tech Plating or Arsenal this. I'm debating what's better. Six forces 2 cards out of his hand the exact same way Hammer does here, except for the No Fear or the Reckless Swing, which we know he has because we saw it pitched. I think it's Surge and a Hammer to play into the concept of that, because the idea that we ever get to keep 2 cards... Nope, it's not what I wanted. So, like, I could have Arsenal one of these, like, just attacked for 4 and then Arsenaled one, because... Like, even then, like, it's I have to keep 3 cards to play this. So, like, there's never a world where I want to do that. I mean, yeah, it is very hard to No Fear Arouse. Like, I don't know that there's ever a place where, like, we're able to keep 3 cards and play that out. I just don't think that's a possibility for us. And, like, he's just forever sitting on the Reckless Swing in his arsenal. Now, this is actually fantastic. I mean, it sucks because we have to give 3 cards here, though. Hey, what's up, Rick? How are you, buddy? We have to block this out. Like, we have to block this out. Force 2 cards from him one more time, or the No Fear. I mean, he can always give us the Reckless Swing and put us to 1. Like, at this point, Simon realizes that I'm not going to just loose the Reckless Swing. Like, I'm just like, I'm going to play around it here. Because we know it's in his deck. We saw him pitch it. Had it been one of those things where, like, we had saw him tuck it away earlier, like, if he had tucked it away with an E-Strike and we didn't know he had it in his list, then, like, I'd still play around it, but because everybody's playing a 1 of this card. Yeah, Justin, he's 100% going to fatigue me from here. Like, 100%. My only hope here is that he doesn't realize it.
Dude.
I never had the hands to, like, force him.
I don't know.
I mean, you can say no blocks here.
Yeah, I could say no blocks, but that loses me the game.
I don't think even with a 2-card hand, he's ever going to have a hand where he can only claw. And if he did...
If I do this...
And if he does have a hand where he can only claw, then... us not arsenaling the rouse does punish us. I don't know. Like, it does really depends on what his hand looks like, but the idea of him only having a...
That is Fair enough, right?
The idea
I
that he only
concede.
has like that he can only throw claw is not likely.
I'm kidding. I'm not conceding.
I didn't think so. I figured you were going to put me to 1 there. Now the question is, does he have a second one? We haven't seen a second one, so I'm not playing around it, but
I'm so tempted to roll Scabskin letters here. Scabskin letters for the win.
go ahead, roll a 1.
Also Scabskin letters for the loss, right?
I mean, dude, bro, just think of it this way. You have a 1 in 6 chance of losing on the spot.
Yeah, and a 2/3 chance of it doing nothing.
I know. No,
Right?
I'm sorry.
So-
So no. Right? Yeah, I guess. So like 1 in 6 of it actually losing you the game because like you just give me 4 cards. And then there's a 2/5 chance. There's a 40% chance because 1 can't be counted because 2 and 3 are the it changes nothing.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually the math is not good, but
Man, this is tough. I do agree that I think he's a little too much in the tank here about what he should be doing. That like all he has to do is like keep attacking. I think him throwing the Wrecker Romp
playing
was
it this way,
incorrect because he loses a card. It does help us, but I still think it doesn't matter
have
here.
To block here, and I'm gonna have card advantage, and I might actually fatigue him. Maybe not. All right. Okay. Holy sweet baby Jesus. Why? Oh, fuck yes.
I mean, yeah, you only need 2 6s to discard here.
All right. So now we use this. No, we don't have enough resources for
I was
that.
like, you can't throw multiple things at me, thankfully.
No, I can't. But I only had to use 1 card to, I only had to use 1 card to block that, which is good.
I mean, yeah, that was nice. That did help you there with the cards in your deck.
Veed indeed is saying roll. It's like guys, I'm trying to win here.
I mean,
I'm trying to win.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'd love to see you roll a 1.
No, it's not gonna happen, dude. I'm gonna play this because. Oh, actually, I could use it for this. Winners take risk, losers play it safe. No, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Queenie, I agree with you. Just for prosperity here, I was thinking of doing that before you said anything. And then we are going to play this. No? Oh, did I just mess up? I'm fine, no? Oh. Uh-oh. Wait, are we actually gonna draw here? No, you just won it.
I won it?
Yeah. Yeah, you won.
There's no way I just won right here.
Because I need to block 2, right? And so I think you only have 2 cards left. No, I win it.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I don't know. I don't know.
You need to block with 2 cards.
They're both 2 blocks. Yeah, I'm just actually dead. Like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, bro, there's like, you were saying, like, literally, you said, oh my god, we lost. And I literally just started shaking my head no at the chat. I was like, no, like I don't. He hasn't counted it yet because I was like, no, I do not lose. I do not win here. So the mites actually won you the game.
Dude, GG.
That was a good game, man, for sure.
Wow, what a game, dude! What a game! Oh my god. So I think I think first of all you played very well, right? Obviously, I think the difference maker were the tokens, right? I got the tokens, you didn't, and that made the difference, right? If that trounce works, if those clashes work, no, the strength test of strength. If you get those, if you get the gold, you win the game because you then present value that we go down to 1-1, right? And if you imagine all the value that you didn't get through the tokens that you missed because of, honestly, I'll say variance, you win it.
Oh, I mean, so I'm going to be honest. Like the way this game played out, there was a turn that I can actually remember, and I literally said to myself, "This is where I would have flipped the game," and I would have flipped the game on its head had I won a clash the turn before. Because it would have given me a chance to arsenal my Red Thunderquake, and then I would have been able to attack you for a 10 instead of blocking and throwing the hammer.
Yeah.
I needed to win that test of strength. So I actually cut the two of the 3 trounces here because like the odds of me winning trounce against you is like very low.
Yeah, it's hard, right?
It's hard to win them both.
Gold, yeah, unless you have a gold to invest, and even then it's a gamble.
Even then it's tough. I don't know. Like it's really tough, but like winning one of the tests of strengths, like I think puts me in like a position to win that game. Just like if from nothing else, it forces a card out of your hand on the Blood Rush turn because I was able to throw Golden Sun for 10. So yeah, I mean that game was
yeah.
I mean, it was a great game. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love those games that come down to literally one card left in deck. Like, those are...
I don't think I've ever gone to fatigue against Victor on KO. Like, I don't think this has ever happened before. Well, what an amazing turn of events.
Oh, dude.
We're going to Living Legend, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So just give me 90 seconds. I need to go grab some water, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Let's take a short break, and then we'll come back in a minute.
Yeah, be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, so I deafened the call. I deafened the call with him. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm going to run an ad on Twitch here. I'm going to use the bathroom here. I need to use the bathroom. But yeah, that was tough. Like, that was a tough game. And to answer Dylan's question, he said, now let's get down to what really matters here. Dude, the Marvels from this set are freaking awesome, dude. Like, I'm so pumped. I don't know what, like, cat Marvel we're talking about. I haven't seen that one yet. But, like, I am, like, this set is awesome, dude. Like, this new set is really cool. Like, I am very excited about seeing this new set. I mean, yeah, so, like, I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't think he needs the no fears to win that game. Like, I don't think that the no fears are, like, I don't think that's good into me, personally. It ended up being good for him. The 2 extra cards that he brought into the deck ended up winning in the game, ironically. But I don't think that it's good for him. I don't think that the no fears are where he wants to be at. I completely agree. Tag in the Discord. Okay, cool. No, I'm excited to see this. It came out last night. No, I haven't seen anything yet about the cat Marvels. I'm kind of excited to see this though. Holy cow, dude. Stir the Pot, a mythic instant, and it's a cat. Let's see. It just says shuffle. If you've played another blue card this turn, transcend. So it's literally the first way to just like randomize your deck completely, like for no reason. I guess other than I'm trying to think of what it's called. Excuse me. Remembrance? Dude, that's awesome though. I'm really excited about LL format. I never really got to play Starvo, but I think it'll be cool.
I mean, that's what they tested, right?
But I mean, admittedly, the cat is really cool. I do like that, Dylan. That's really cool. I'm also like a big cat.
About cats?
There's a new cat Marvel.
A cat? Oh yeah, the new card is awesome.
Yeah, I just saw it. Like the one that just says shuffle. Like like to stir the pot.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Didn't see it before? Yeah.
No, I hadn't seen it until just a minute ago. Dylan sent it to me in the Discord so I could see it. It's pretty cool. Like, I'm very excited about this new set. Like, I think this new set's going to be...
The art, they're hitting it out of the park. Honestly, it's like, I don't want to hyperbole, right? But I don't understand how every set they release, you go like, this art is better than last time.
Yeah.
How do they keep doing that?
Dude.
It's like, I don't know. But these Marvels are, dude, stir the pot. And the others, it's like, man, wow.
I,
freaking amazing.
I'm not playing Classic Constructed. Is there a Living Legend? There is a Living Legend format now. Okay,
there is a Living Legend.
Let's see here.
Yes.
Let me send you the invite link.
Yeah, let's do it. Now comes the real jank. I'll be honest with you. I haven't before Friday. I never touched a Living Legend deck.
Living Legend is cool, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited to.
I'm actually surprised how I thought it was going to be very, very swingy. I thought it was like, somebody's going to do some stupid and the game is over within like a few minutes. Like, somebody takes over, does something stupid, game is over, right? But it doesn't seem to be like that.
I was like, I really don't think the format's going to be that way. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of broken stuff in the format. I think it's going to be really cool.
Apparently we're playing a mirror.
The Starvo mirror. This should be fun. Well, I will go first.
This is the first time I'm playing a Starvo mirror.
Bro,
so this will be.
It's fine. Like, it's fine. it's. I would not call it fun.
It's fine. All right, I'll take it.
I mean, listen, you get to play Tunic and Crown of Seeds, brother. Welcome to what it's like to live. Yeah,
I mean, like, I never touched Starro before this. I still maintain that he's the first Marvel, and it's his way underpriced for the card. Yeah, I don't even have a sideboard into that, so I guess I'll just place. I don't have a sideboard. What do I? I did steal the list off.
Stubby's Fi is really cool. I agree. I freaking love Crown of Seeds. No shame, fam. No shame.
It's probably not good to run 71 cards here.
No, I'm playing 60 into you. Snoop. I'm trying to like Sloop Dupe or whatever his name is.
No. It's no.
Blue Lightning Surge. What a time to be alive, boys. What a time to be alive. Yeah, no, I feel like this is a very tough matchup. Like, I agree. Like, I don't think it's very easy to run away with this game. I think there's a lot of like intense pitch stacking that goes into this game. Like, I think this is going to be like this is going to be like a meme fest, because I have never tried to pitch stack this deck a day in my life.
Oh god. All right.
Hey, what's up, dude?
I'm trying to eliminate the cards here.
Oh no, you're good, man.
Yeah, my chat is going like, oh, it's a pitch stacking game. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's already lost.
That's hilarious. I mean, dude, you could just like be the person who fuses, the entire time. Like,
I could be.
I'm sorry, do we just have the turn 0 fuse chat? Let's Starvo. God, I forgot how dumb this was, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I forgot how bad it felt playing into this. Like, I feel like it's one of those things you just, conveniently forget about, right? Oh my god.
Let's go. 7 dominate. On hit, you discard a card. Or I'm sorry, is it +2? I'm sorry, it's 8 dominate. It's +2. Jesus. I've already forgot how stupid this deck was.
All right, I'll do this then. No, that's not. No,
I was like, don't do that.
Instant.
Don't do that.
No.
We have the same life.
It's an instant. Wait. Oh, wait.
You also have that Earth Fuse to do what you want.
I need to take damage first, but I don't want to take damage. I don't want to take damage.
Yeah, I was very sad that they got rid of Crown of Seeds, but I understand why they did it, Rick.
Wait, no. Wait, hold up. So, as you can tell, sorry, I'm good. This is going to happen a lot because, all right. So now we need to pitch, right? We pitch a blue.
Well, you haven't taken any damage yet.
No.
So you want to wait to do this?
Oh, okay, wait, okay. Oh, got it.
Yeah, so
okay,
we need to let resolution happen here.
Okay, wait. Okay, sorry.
But you're
Can I? I'm very sorry about this.
No, you're good, brother. You're good. So I'm going to reveal this. We're going to play the Thump.
Yeah, all right, okay. Hit me, bro.
And then I was like, you can block if you want to.
No, I don't think I will. But I thank you for the offer. Oh, I have to discard. Well, okay. All right. I guess I'll discard.
Shh, Kuzco, don't be giving him the tech here. And then no arsenal. We're all about gas here. We're all about gas.
So the more damage I take here, the better, is my understanding.
Yeah, I'm playing this like you didn't just show me that you have the Awakening in your hand.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so wait, did I take the damage now already? No,
no, not yet. But you already made 16 seismic surges, so.
Oh, okay, I'm Gucci then.
What I have 16. A break ground. So yeah, you just get to go get your pulverize and make me cry. Dude, you're so good at this game.
Yeah, I think 16 is all I need, right? 16. What is this? Was this actually played like this when he was legal?
Yes.
Could you actually play this?
My buddy at the first Pro Quest I ever went to was playing Briar and was up like 18 points against a Starvo, and they fused a pulverize like this against him.
That's just so stupid.
And,
honestly,
and he ended up losing in the top 4 of a Pro Quest. I watched it happen. Yeah, no, this was a real thing, fam.
How could you think this was in any world that this is okay? Like honestly, like I'm sorry, LSS, but what were you thinking? Brian, please justify your thinking to me. I demand an answer, Brian. I know you're watching, Brian. I know you're watching.
Man, I guess we can just block 8. I hate to give up the pulse here, but and just arsenal the blink here.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. It's super dumb. I was like, this is incredibly. I mean, I did take 12 damage on turn 0, right? So
yeah, let's just take this. We'll take the turn off here. I think that's the downfall of Awakening, but we're still up 6 points here. Oh yeah, like Awakening and Skeleta are by far 2 of the dumbest things that ever happened to this game, brother. 100%.
Duskblade. I will have you remember Duskblade.
Dude, Duskblade. See, that's the thing is like nobody remembers Duskblade because they were like, no, this is too stupid. Let's get this out of here now.
Yeah. You're right, Burst Flames, or Josh, sorry. The numbers are what the numbers are. Let's forget that Tales of Aria ever happened, Veet. Yeah, it's not their prettiest hour, but this is not my prettiest hour either. I mean, so we're probably better off just playing this.
Pitch this to Crown.
What a terrible hand.
Is played from Arsenal. Put it on the bottom of your deck when the combat chain closes. Did you play it from your Arsenal? Yeah, played from Arsenal. Yep. So I think let's go ahead and do this to see what we hit. We need to see an Earth card off the top here. God, we're so bad at this game. Jesus.
You're saying you didn't top deck into an Earth card?
Bro, I mean, dude, we had the lightning in the ice here. We just needed to see it.
It's hard to get the ability to trigger, apparently.
So if I block 3, I can just throw 11 at you. I could also just take 4 and go to 30 and play around you having a pummel. Like, I don't know if you're like a crazy, like, are you a pummel gamer? Like, are you a pummel gamer?
I mean, why would I tell you?
Let's just say no blocks and see if you're a pummel gamer.
Pummel is more fun if the opponent doesn't know to expect it or not.
That is true. I do give you that.
What if I actually have it, but I want to lull you into a sense of security that I don't have it?
Bro, you're living in like 2040 if that's what you're doing.
Don't make me older than I am. I'm old enough to say this. Put a face-down card from your arsenal at the bottom of your deck. Draw a card. Prevent the next 1 damage. Okay, so I can already do this because it's just going to be the next 1 damage, right? So
brother,
it's fine, right? Because I struggle to play this card. I don't understand it. The crown.
Crown of Seas.
You have to understand.
Is cracked.
This is the first time. Oh, hey, Crippling Crush.
Like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
Crown of Seas is stupid, fam.
I can see why you wanted to fuse that.
I would have loved to have fused Crippling Crush and then thrown Winter's Well at you.
Mm-hmm. That would be nasty AF.
Hey, Slip, what's up, dude? Dude, you're working 16 hours again today? Brother. You must love your job where it must pay you well.
So... sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I got distracted by things going on around here.
No, you're good, brother. No worries. Hey, what time is it where you're at? Is it about to be 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock?
No, it's about to be 8 o'clock.
Oh, damn. I was wrong either way. Never mind.
Yes, you were.
So if it's about to be 8 o'clock, you're 5 hours ahead of me. Okay.
Yeah, we changed our time last weekend. So that might have... So I hate everything I'm looking at. I hate all of it. If I'm hating all of it, I might as well freaking
Keep paying
block.
well, man. I mean, sometimes it's all there is, brother. Like, pay.
Crap?
You gotta have money to survive, fam.
We'll block that. And so whereabouts in the US are you based roughly?
So I'm from Tennessee, which is like the
south.
Yeah, I'm on the south right hand corner.
Do I play this? If I play this, I can't place Crown. Tremble in Fear. Gonna hit you for 4. Apparently, this is the best hammer in the game.
Oh, dude, bro, like Winter's Well is stonks, fam, stonks.
The South will rise again, Veed.
Bro, let's keep that shit out of here. I respectfully, whoever said that, I live in the South and I don't think that way. That's kind of weird.
Let's keep politics out of this.
What? Oh man. There's not a frostbite attached to this. Even if there was, it doesn't matter though.
Can you fuse?
No, sadly.
Okay. It's taking 3. Tremble. Tremble.
Slip, if I didn't know you were kidding, man, that would be like an immediate ban from my chat. Like 100%. Like if somebody just said for the Confederacy in all seriousness in my chat, it would like no thanks. Like you're in the wrong place, fam.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, dude. All I want is an ice card. Chat, I would like to buy 1 ice card.
I've been trying to buy a earth card for like 2 turns now. If it makes you feel any better.
How about we trade? I give you an earth card and then you give me an ice. But how about you give me the card first?
You'd rather me have the earth card on the crackback?
Mm-hmm.
I like that Civic Steps is so good at rare that it's even seeing play in LL format. Like I love that, bro. That is.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, Brute's got all their equipment, and when you compare the boots, the boots, like Brute is now basically Guardian with all their block, blah blah blah, and they can block out better with the new card in the pre-constructed, and even the boots are better. Guardian is supposed to be better at blocking. It's like, no, but you misunderstand that. If you're rolling for Scabskins, you're doing it wrong. It's like they both have abilities. They both block. They block for the same amount. They both have, basically the same effect in blocking, right? So they have 3 block.
Right.
And when you actually want to use their ability, there's risk attached to it, right? You have to think about when you play it. And if you use Civic Steps right? If you are good at this game, then you can play them in a way that you can get the 3 block out of it without it actually benefiting the opponent in most cases. Nah, Guardian LSS favorite? No, I don't. I think it's Illusionist.
Josh, you'll never get banned, buddy, unless you just start being actively racist. I think I want to keep this card.
People are stupid everywhere. Oh, you were quoting the Simpsons. Yeah, Veet. I mean, Veet, you've been around here for a while. Like, I wouldn't have thought that you said that in any, serious ways. People are stupid everywhere. It's.
I mean,
and I think, honestly, the best thing you could do is, I know it's not logistically possible, right? But force people to go abroad for multiple months and not go on vacation, right? Not go to a resort or go in a hotel or stay with but actually go live with people. Like just a month or two, go to a country you've never been before, a country you don't know anyone, and just live with the people for a couple of months.
That would be awesome.
And that would eliminate so many issues in our world, honestly.
I would love to travel abroad and live in somebody's I feel like that's the best way you get that experience.
Yeah. Did I do it wrong?
Enigma's about to be baller, fam. Baller. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I think it'll just still work. There we go. We pitched this and we hope for something specific here. Come on, give me what I need, please. That's brilliant. No LSS different favorites. I mean, it's clearly Prism. Like LSS, lost Prism.
Are we playing this now? Is this a card we're playing?
No, you're not playing it. I'm sorry.
Is this actually a card that's in the deck? Did you fuse, or is this just 6? So you have a pummel, which means this is for 10.
Yeah, honestly, this hero, I don't know.
Let's block 3
this
here.
Isn't. Bye, Miss American Pie. Oh, debated.
Drove the Chevy to the levee.
So badly debated.
Oh man. Turn Timber being the real MVP right there, bro.
Oh, dude, I got outplayed.
I didn't even know we played Turn Timber.
Oh, dude, you baited me another one so hard. All right, we can't keep taking damage here. We're gonna have to be the first one to break some equipment.
Yes.
Right.
Give me the stalagmite. You love to see it.
Beautiful card as well. All right,
it is cool.
Play. Sorry. Now you know what's coming. This and this and this. I'd love to fuse every now and then. I hear that's what this hero does. But no. Not today. The cards say no.
So we could also join so the problem here is that if we play the staunch response, we're not really I mean, I guess technically we could pitch this. We could come in for 9. So if I use Tunic and the Concuss, I can play Staunch Response for 7, take 3, go to 24, and then I can reveal Earth, Wind, Fire, and the entire world here, Starvo, and then I get to go 9 Dominate Go again into 4. Actually, no. Yeah, no, we'd use the 4 here. We just throw 4 here, right? Well, or is it better? No, that's probably the better play here. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do that.
I will kindly ask you to not.
Listen, man, you've won the first 2 games today. You got to give me one. That's how it works.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I'm not complaining. Put this here.
We become the avatar for a turn. And
Ooh.
9 dominate, go again.
Aha. What kind of weak sauce is this? Um,
Captain Planet Gaming, hell yeah.
I can make you very sad here, right? Because this means you can't swing your hammer at me.
Big Sag.
Unless you found a card that gives you 4 resources.
That's probably coming in the next set.
Do you think so?
No.
We'll ever see this? No?
I mean, we might actually see it. I don't know. Like, it'll be a thing one day, I'm sure. I discard a card, and this is going to be for 8. So, let's start here.
First, you get a card.
Man, we really need to arsenal that card. That card's stupid.
And the only thing that I don't love here is the fact that I gave him a quicken token. Oh, dude, I guess I should have brought them in my deck. I should have brought them, huh?
Should have brought what?
The Staunch Response.
I mean, yeah, I really like Staunch Response. For sure. Like, especially, like, I think in this matchup, like, that's where you, like, need it.
All right, good. Do we do this? But if we do this, then I can't do this, which sucks. So I think we just do, yeah. I mean, it's
nice. Okay.
He's not gonna care. It's not gonna.
All right, so it's 5.
Got all the block in the world.
I need to refresh. Okay, there we go. I mean, we can block 3 and throw 4, or we can, so that is a 7-point turn cycle, or we can attack for 7. I think this is definitely a better game to throw 4 and then arsenal this. Like, and then we get to hopefully show Simon how broken this card is.
My card as well. No, not like this.
If you want a crown to see your cards before blocks, you have to do it before I attack. Do you want to back up?
Yeah. No, it's fine.
You sure?
No, it's fine. Okay. It's fine. I always miss the right moment between, because you need to read the block phase resolve before the instant, you could do the instant of the crown, right?
You can do it before you block. There's a window when I go to attack that you can do it.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I played a lot of Oldham on Talishar.
Sorry, we just had somebody new to Flesh and Blood in the stream, so I just quickly answered a question of theirs.
No, you're good, brother. You are good, fam. I love when people like are new to the game. Like, I love seeing like new players.
Oh yeah. I see a lot of new people posting on the subreddits as well. I feel like we're seeing a bit of an influx at the moment. So I can play this. It's not great. But if I survive another turn, maybe we can do something fun as well. Dun, dun, dun. Where are you from, La Doja? Where are you joining us from today? I hope I didn't ask that yet. I've been pretty focused on the games today. For those who are maybe new to the stream because you're catching me for the first time on Saturday, so you have to hear this aggro.
No
I
apologies.
usually stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Those are my usual stream days. I'm streaming today because I'm doing a special stream with Mr. Agroblaze, and I definitely recommend you check him out either on YouTube or on Twitch. We luckily don't usually.
We don't compete for
stream at the
streaming
same
times,
time.
which is nice.
Right, exactly. So I will full-heartedly recommend that you follow him. And he's got some fun stuff uploaded on YouTube as well, some past streams, some commentary. And we both have the goal at the moment to qualify for Pro Tour Amsterdam. So from Finland, nice. I love Finland, dude. Thank you for joining us from there.
Yeah, I'm really hoping to. I would really like to go to Amsterdam. One, just because I'd like to go to Amsterdam and see everything.
Yeah.
But man,
Like
playing at the PT though.
The stereotypical things aside, like Amsterdam has a lot of great museums and just a lot of cultural past as well, and it's got a really nice vibe with all the canals and all that. It's really nice. I hope you make it.
3579. Because we have a stimbled Exodia.
Uh-oh. Am I going to get yeeted into oblivion here?
This is my favorite thing to do.
All right. Here comes the Oakenold.
Playing Starvo. Playing anything that can play Oakenold. This is my favorite thing to do.
All right. Let's see. Give it to me. Come on. Bring it.
Starvo. Pitch the blink.
Oh my god. How is this ever legal?
11. Dominate. Go again.
And put 2 random cards from my hand at the bottom of your deck in any order.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna hit, right? I mean, I can block and hope I survive, but I actually had the Oakenold in Arsenal as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just didn't get the cards to fuse it, but otherwise I would have played as well. All right, okay. Oh, it's random as well. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
No, it's not random.
I think it's...
No, it's random. Jeez. I got better at doing it. Doing what? Fab? I would hope so. I've been streaming almost 4 times a week for the last 5 months. I hope something stuck. There we go.
Let's go.
I'm alive.
You love
I'm
to
alive.
see it. Now we get to Arsenal this.
I get to pass. The Rijksmuseum and the Van Gogh Museum. Yeah, that sounds great. I definitely. So when I go to events like this, usually I don't do what they say, see the world. Usually I just live in the event and in the hotel. I need to be much better about that. Like I need to go out for dinner with people and okay, all right, fine.
It is like honestly, that's my favorite part of playing cards is like getting to travel and see everybody.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man. Like it's just like that's like the camaraderie is like one of the biggest parts of the game for me. Like
yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I definitely understand where you're coming from because there have been so many Magic tournaments over the years where it was like, oh, like I'm gonna grab a pizza and go to the hotel room. Like I get it. I've been there.
It's just I don't know how people do it, right? So how do you play 8 rounds of Fab, like at the serious level, right? Doing your best to win, you're focused, and then after that, you're not completely destroyed. I was like, I'm so tired, dude. I mean, also I'm 41, so
So honestly, here is what I would say. Is I am. The truth is I am. Like at the end of playing Flesh and Blood all day, I am mentally exhausted. And like it takes every ounce of my social battery to keep going to go out to dinner. But like every time I'm out, I just keep telling myself, I'm like, you get to see these people twice a year. Like you get to see these people like like once or twice a year, like even if it's quarterly at events, it's like you get to see people, quarterly. So it's like I I also like I'm one of those people that like my social battery goes a lot longer than most people's. Like just in all honesty, like I'm just one of those people. Like I can just like my social battery just goes for a while compared to most other people. So like I'm able to just go out and hang out and have a good time. But it's tough. Like I get it because you spend 8, 9, 10 hours in a convention center where you either overpay for lunch or you're starving all day. And you're exhausted and you're tired and you're thinking, God, all I want to do is go back and lay down on the bed and hang out in the room. But dude, it like I love seeing everybody, honestly. Like there's so many friends I've made playing Flesh and Blood that like it's so like it's just so like it kind of gives me my second win when I get to see all those people that I've met over the years, honestly.
So just give me 1 second. So Showdown, so the discard is good because the discard happens on the turn where you want to.
I watched there was a Prism undefeated. Bro, that's awesome. I did not see that actually, but I did watch some of the calling last night. That's really cool. I'm an undefeated Prism. That's awesome, dude. Was it the Shannon, whatever his name was, round 3, played against Azalea? Was that him? He beat a Dromai? I thought Dromai just wrecked Prism, bro.
Out of the window, right? And often you have a plan for a 4 or 5 card hand, and if you let it hit, you need to discard, right? So you block. So you then be, okay, I want to do this with my 5 card hand because I can do 20 damage, right? Well, now if
why did Dromai... Oh, the ALS loop? Bro. That's crazy, fam. That's awesome. Love to see these unrepresented heroes doing well like that. That's really cool.
Not have a big turn anyway, but you get to choose which cards to do that with. Or do you discard, take some damage, and then have a bad turn again because, you have a smaller hand. So that's why discard is pretty good. No, I completely hear what you're saying, Zach, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I remembered. I think I just need to be better about forcing myself to do that. Go out in the evenings. I think you're absolutely right. You only see people at these events a few times in a year, and it's supposed to be a bit of a social event, and I pledge to do better. I'm sure that pledge goes out the window as soon as I'm in the convention center on that day.
It's tough, man. It's tough, dude. Yeah. Like I get it. Like that's why I say there's like I don't shame people who don't go out. Like I get it. Different people have different social expectations, different social batteries. Like it's tough, like it's not always easy to go out. And so when people, I've had a lot of people that I'm friends with, who are like, 11, 12 o'clock in the day, when like we're still pretty like, round 2 or 3, they're like, yeah, let's go out, let's get dinner, let's hang out, let's have a good time. And then, at 8 o'clock when we're leaving the convention center, they're like, dude, I can't. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, no apologies. It's all good. I completely get it.
No, absolutely. So, like, I don't feel bad about it, right? It's just like, I want to do more social stuff, right? Because, anyway, I mean, I'll try. I think, what makes it infinitely more difficult to eat well at an event like this is when you're trying to not eat any gluten. Right.
Oh, dude.
So because if you have food at places like this, it's usually a sandwich or a hot dog or pizza or something like that.
Yep.
I do bring a lot of nuts and dried fruit and all that, and I try to eat like energy bars and drink a lot of water, and it does help. And I would recommend anybody, if you can be a pro at playing this game. If you're not looking after yourself with your nutrition and your intake of fluids during a long day of 8 hours of playing Fab, you are going to end up in a situation at the end of the day where you're going to lose games just because you're exhausted. And you don't want to lose games to that, right? At Worlds, I was sitting down like the second last game of the day, playing side events all day. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. And somebody said opposite to me, like on Max. I'd never played against Max. He had like the Max playmat from the Battle Hard. I was like, oh, here we go, right? This is a loss, right? And then I realized they took like 5 minutes looking at their hand, and not because they were trying to work out complicated lines. They had completely checked out at that point.
Yeah,
their brain power was 0, and I walked away with that game, right? And so eating and drinking is important, and it needs to be part of your preparation as well when you go to big events. Like, don't get caught out by eating a burger and drinking Coke all day. It's like, it's not going to do you any favors if you want to win events.
No, 100%, dude. Like mental fatigue. And like the thing is, like, you start making mistakes you don't even realize are mistakes at the time. It's, yeah, I completely get it.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why you play KO, because, you know, one way or another, the game is over in 5 minutes. And you see all those Guardians, like, going to time and having those pitch stacking moments, like I think I could never play Kano just because it's like it needs so much brain power. It'd probably be done after half a day.
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
It's tough to play decks like that. Like, it's exhausting. I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, dude,
anyway, dude.
thanks for playing games today, man. I really appreciate it. I think this was really fun. Congrats.
Let's do it again.
I was like, congrats on absolutely destroying me and everything that wasn't LL.
Well.
Like,
well.
Blitz was extremely one-sided, but like our CC game was like was a very good game. Like, it was a very grindy match. There was a lot of good play there. So
yeah, that was I'll not lie. That was probably one of my best played games in a long time.
Dude, you played very well. Like, and you set up a lot of things and like took a lot of good cards out of my hand. Like, there were a couple turns that I wanted to try and flip the game, and like you just gave me no room to breathe. So you played very well, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the game. It was tons of fun. Yeah, well, let's do something again sometime in the future. Let's stay in touch.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
And thank you very much for doing this. Yeah. Have a great day.
All right, you too, man.
Talk to you.
See you, buddy.
Soon. See you in Amsterdam.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. See you in Amsterdam. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. See you there, mate.
See you,
Have
man.
a good one. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm not done streaming. Like, it's only been, what, a couple hours? But yeah, 2:15. I've really enjoyed playing. I think that was really cool to play with Scowling like that and to do something like that. But Battle Hard in Atlanta is next weekend, so I'm not done for the day. If you guys were just here to watch, watch me play into Scowling, I completely understand. But I am not done yet. We are not done yet at all. I'm gonna be playing some games to practice for next weekend. So against Arachne, we bring in everything that's not Pummel and the Buckles, and just try to play 67 cards and try to like take a lot of pressure from them if I can here. I also like to run a Nothos in this matchup to set up here. No, I'm chilling with you. Well, dude, I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys hanging out today and being here. I need some practice for next weekend. Atlanta's like right around the corner. And I'm still working on, there's 2 flex slots in my sideboard that I'm working on. Right now it is a 1 of Crush the Weak and a 1 of Buckle. I'm debating, the other change I've made to my deck is I cut the red debilitates and I'm now playing red buckling blows to try and like play buckling blow into like Dory, or into Kasai or something like that. But non-attack action cards. All right. That's toxicity. Interesting. But I mean, we're definitely like, I'm still debating on those slots right now. The buckling blow is something I'm testing, but like I cut the red debilitates for it. And so I'm going to see how it feels, playing some games with it. Probably stream tomorrow. I don't know what Carly and I are doing tomorrow yet, but I might stream tomorrow. I think we want to keep the red Chokeslam here. The Golden Sun is good, but I would rather keep the Chokeslam, I think. At the end of the day, this game comes down to me just applying enough pressure to like run them out of cards here. So we're just going to look to try and block as much as we can here on turn 0. I'm surprised he's running Orbitoclast and Scale Peeler. Normally it's Scale Peeler and the whatever Spider Spite, the one that takes takes attack actions here. So I'm a little surprised by that, but okay, plays Coercive Tendency there. Ooh, that's interesting, Rick. I've not really considered that. I haven't really like thought about that being an option there, but like that seems like a really neat idea to only be on like. So do you think it's worth playing 3 Art of Wars and 1 Ancestral Harmony if that's the case, as opposed to 2 Art of Wars? Because I think Art of War is better than Ancestral Harmony, right? Like, probably just better to do that if I had to guess. So he gets to just banish my disable, but he's just not completing a contract there. I don't really know why he played that card there. I would have thought that he would have rather have just pitched a Scale Peeler and then thrown something at me, but I don't know. That's interesting, to say the least. So if I pitch the Pulverize and the Thunk to throw the Buckling Blow, I can Arsenal the choke Slam here. We don't have the Buckle in, so I think this is fine. Like, I think we're okay just throwing the Buckling Blow. And they need to stop this Crush effect, or they need to, like, give me their equipment pretty early here, so... Back to the good hammer. Yeah, I like playing Anothos in this matchup specifically, Josh. Specifically in this matchup, I like playing this card. I guess a no. Artivore can't be discarded to Katsu's ability and forces you to keep a full hand to play it. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That makes sense, and you can just play Harmony off the top. Like, you can just play Harmony by itself. Yo, V, what's up, brother? I heard you were hanging out in Scowling's chat today. Did you get to watch him beat me 2-1 in our best of series there today? I appreciate you coming by and hanging out, though, man. Appreciate you checking in. Leave no witnesses. Hiss. I don't like that at all. Do not like that at all. I think we're just going to be looking at blocking 5, and I'm going to crown away my Chokeslam here. I mean, the good news is that with this hand, I can go Zealous Belting into Chokeslam's. Pretty aggressive hand. Yeah, V, I think a lot of people like Starvo was pretty toxic, honestly, man. Like, pretty miserable to play against. So, like, I think a lot of people are happy that they don't have to play against that anymore, for sure. For sure. Like, I think a lot of people are happy they did not have to play against Starvo, because, like, Starvo is just kind of miserable, man. Like, 100%. I felt that, though. Yeah, Josh, I heard you jumping back and forth in the chats, just kind of, like, talking trash to both of us, man. Oh, I was curious because, you know, there's a lot of people that I know that, like, you know, that hang out in Simon's chat a lot. And then there's a lot of people that hang out in my chat a lot, you know, who hang out in both of those chats. And so I was really curious to see, like what viewership was going to be like today, like between the two of us. And I was kind of checking both. And I think today was like good. Like, I think there was a lot of good viewership from both sides. So I was pretty happy to see that, to be honest. Was pretty excited about that. I mean, that's true. So that's the funny part is, like, I did play Prism back then. I never really played Starvo, but I played Prism. And so everybody just kind of complained about it. And I was like, nah, like, it's close, but, like, it's fine. Like, you know, like, I mean, like, you could lose the game. What is up with my... Oh, well, that's the problem. Hang on one sec. I can't remember... I think I had it like this. But anyway, yeah. Like, so I played a lot of Prism back then, and so, like, I mean, you could lose as Prism playing into Starvo, but, like, you won most of those games. Yellow Sink Below. All right, that's interesting. And the Inertia Trap is just a 3-block here, which is fine. Yeah, Prism was one of the first decks I played when I got into the game. I played Dash, was the first hero I ever played. You should have just given me the Inertia Trap and the Favor Scene, and then taken one and then thrown the dagger at me. I don't like that play at all. I don't think that's a very good play from our opponent there. And then we're going to attack for 9 here with the Spinal Crush. Yeah, Josh, I mean, dude, I wouldn't expect anything different, man. Like, and you know, it was nice to see, like, you know, like, people, like, in both chats. Like, it was nice to see that. And to see people from both sides, like, you know, like, hanging out in both chats. Like, you know, because I heard Simon say, like, a few names that, like, you know, I recognize that, you know, come over here and hang out, like, when he's not streaming and stuff like that. And so it was really cool. Like, today was cool. Today was also kind of like an experiment to see how something like this would be run if I was going to do something like this. But wow, my opponent is seriously over blocking here. really don't like these decision points for my opponent. But I mean, yeah, like it's been pitch Pulverize and Thunderquake to throw Chokeslam, and then Arsenal to Rouse. It's probably the best play we can make. Also depends if we have to block here. I mean, we can just go to 35 and give them a card and then throw 8 at them and then Arsenal to Rouse. I could block 3, take 2, throw 6 with a Surge and then Arsenal to Rouse. I blocked with the other Pulverize already? No, so let's do this. I think this is fine here. You don't wait till Monday. What do you mean, Josh? You won't wait till Monday. I'm not sure what you mean. And Rick, they could have given it Go Again right there. Like they had an opportunity. They've had 2 opportunities where they've had Go Again to play their Arsenal card with like no resources floating, and they've actively not made that decision like twice now. So I was going to. I'm assuming I'm working off the information that they're not actually going to give it go, like do anything with it there, right there. Are you working 2 long days, Josh? Is that what you mean? Like, are you like working a lot right now? Like, is that what you mean? Oh, you ordered a new deck box and it comes in. I know that feeling as well. So I ordered all of my cards for my foil Victor deck, and then I had to physically wait until I got back to be able to. I had to physically wait until I got back to actually be able to like sleeve them up. I'm actually going to sleeve up the Victor deck this afternoon. I'm very excited about getting it all sleeved up with the with all the new what is this equipment? I think that's fine. Yeah, I'm actually very excited to sleeve up the Victor deck. Dude, Slip, I actually love that song. Like when they put that in that Gatorade commercial, fam, I actually like fell in love with that song. Hard work. Dude, I actually really like that Gatorade commercial that they did was awesome, dude. I was a huge fan of that. So I mean, we could stop them from banishing a card here, but like I think I'm okay to just like we can go Rouse with Go Again, pitching the Terra Sunder, and then we get to reveal E-Strike and Buckling Blow, and then we get to go E-Strike for 7 and Arsenal to Command and Conquer, which I think is a really good play here. We're taking a little bit of damage to do it, but this is a good hand. We're gonna lose 2 cards here. Yeah, that's fine. What do we lose? A Debilitate and a Terra Sunder. All right, so we're only down to 1 Terra Sunder left in the deck, which is like not great. We need to be at 13, right? So 8 and 5 is 13. Yep, that's what we want to see. Yeah, dude, I really like that song. I do really like that song. You were about to drive 4 hours there and back? Dude, Josh, there's no world. There's no world where I'm driving 4 hours somewhere and 4 hours back to like get a deck box, bro. That's crazy. You're like, bro, that's wild. Okay, so now we're gonna pitch the Command and Conquer to make a Surge, and then we're gonna go E-Strike for 7, putting the Buckling Blow on top, and that's because we want the Terra Sunder and the Buckling Blow to be together. I mean, still, 2 hours there and 2 hours back is ridiculous. Like, I think you definitely made a better decision deciding to have that, like buying it online and having it shipped to you. I think you 100% made a better decision right there, Josh. Like, 1000%, fam. Like, there's no world where I would drive 2 hours. I don't, like, I wouldn't even drive 2 hours to, like, an armory, bro. Like, I mean, this hand's pretty good, right? Like, we get to go, like, Rouse. And if we don't block, we are giving them the potential to just use the Whispers here, but we'll see what they do. We're still up quite a bit on cards, so I think this is okay. Like, they're getting some pretty good cards from us, but like we're playing to the power that is like our hand. Depending on what they do here, it is probably better just to pitch the Golden Sun to tech plating and then throw Hammer for 6, as opposed to throwing the Golden Sun. Because we've lost 1 test of strength, but we still have 3 trounces and 2 tests of strength left in our deck to generate some gold here. He mailed me a card and he Googled my address and he finally believes me that there's nothing around you. Did you win a card from him doing the guess what he has thing? Like the guess, like or the predictions or whatever? Is that what he's mailing you a card from? Also, man, him mailing you a card from where he lives has got to be crazy expensive. Like, the Frailty Trap, like, means that we're losing 2 points of value here, because instead of throwing 7, we're throwing 5, but I think to keep the Golden Sun in our deck, that's okay, honestly. Yeah, last month, dude, that's got to be so expensive for him to do that. Like, I tip my hat to him for, like, you know, like, being willing to, like, send cards like that, but man, that's got to be, like, crazy expensive. That's not something I would want to do. It just sounds like I'm all about, like, you know, like the Talishar tournament, like, you know, like there are like our cards that, like, you know, like people have like I would ship cards to people, like, you know, if they were in, like, you know, the UK or like in a, you know, like a non-US country, I would ship cards to people if they won from the Talishar tournament. But I just, man, like, we're gonna go Trounce then Test of Strength because the game resolves them in the order that we put them up there, and I always want to do Test of Strength first. I have learned from experience that doing Test of Strength is better. Now, you can potentially just win the Trounce into the Test of Strength and win them both, but, like, you have a, like, you have a, like, resolving Test of Strength is better here. Cold Foil Silver Palms? Is that what you got from him? Is that, like, what you actually got? So if I crack the gold and draw blue, I can go Zealous into Hammer. I could also throw Zealous into Hammer for 4 if I pitch the Sink Below here. I don't know if I want to crack the gold here. I don't think that cracking the gold is correct. I kind of want to Arsenal the Sink Below, but I think it's better just to attack for 9 here. Like, even if this was like a red Debilitate, well, to be fair, if this was a red Debilitate, like, we were probably just like, or a red Buckling Blow, we just throw the Buckling Blow and then Arsenal the Sink here. I'm sorry, if the Sink Below is this, I would just throw the Buckling Blow and Arsenal to Zealous Belting, but either way. You know what's on top, right? Oh, you're right. I do, actually. Yeah, we know there's a wallop on top. Actually, yeah, no, I'm bad. Good call, Slip. Again, me just not paying attention. So, knowing that there's a wallop on top, I actually think it's correct to just go ahead and draw the wallop and then throw the hammer. I actually do like that play. Good call. Good catch there, Slip. Thank you for... Dude, you're going to get rid of that Victor Mat, I promise you. Somebody will get it from you. And if nothing else, I'll buy it from you at Nats. Are you going to Nats, Josh? Okay. So we can't use the Sink Below here. Actually, wait. Yeah, we can. We can just use the Sink Below here. We don't even have to give up equipment. We can just use the Sink Below. Should probably save the Sink Below, though, right? And then I can just go E-Strike, putting this on the bottom, make a Surge, and then throw Hammer. Yeah, I like this better. I like this better. Slip said ego boost. I'm a Victor Pro now, bro. That's awesome. I'm very excited for Atlanta next weekend, but I'm going to be honest, like I am like, I don't know, like I feel a little underprepared right now. Just wholeheartedly. Like we're doing some like paper testing on Monday at my house. Like the teams, like some of the guys are coming over to test a little bit on Monday. So I'm excited to like get some games in and like, you know, like be able to stream that a little bit. But I don't know, like I feel very underprepared for Atlanta next weekend. And like the sad part is like we have Atlanta and then like there's 3 weeks of ProQuest following it. Like, so I mean I gotta figure out when ProQuests are and where I'm going so that I can start getting that on the schedule here. Yeah, I really like Toxicity, Rick. Like I think it's a cool card, but like I think the design of it, like it's like a boom grenade effect, but like I think it has so like I think the application of it in Arachne is just not very good. Like I'm not a huge fan of it at all. I think this is a good opportunity to play the Sink Below here. We can put the Buckling Blow on the bottom. Yeah, we're looking for a blue here, so yeah. So we're just going to say no blocks here. We're going to play the Sink Below, put the Buckling Blow on the bottom. And the fact that we're up 9 life and we're up on cards means we're in a pretty good spot. Put this on the bottom. We do not find a blue. Cry ourselves to sleep. Big Sag. We're going to throw the Spinal Crush, pitching the Test of Strength and the Chokeslam because this is a really good card to have in our arsenal, and they are going to give us at least 2 cards here to stop this, so... Yeah, like, if you're going to play Toxicity, you need a Shred with it. You need something to, like almost guarantee you're going to hit with it. I agree. 100%. You don't like to drive in Atlanta? I mean, 4 hours, like 4 or 5 hours is not a bad drive. We're about 4 hours from Atlanta. It's about how long it takes us, like a little over 4 hours. Is that a Blood Rot trap? I haven't actually seen this card in a long time. Like, I have not seen somebody play that card in a very long time. So I'm kind of surprised to, like, see that out of my opponent. They seem like they're playing a very, like, quote-unquote janky deck, in all honesty. So, big oofski. Let's pitch the Thunk here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a Surge, and then we're going to... no, actually, we're not going to make a Surge. We're going to come in for 5. We're going to pitch Thunderquake and Trounce to play the Anothos. And we're going to go Thunderquake, Thunk, then the Trounce. Or I'm sorry. We're going to go Trounce, Thunk, then the Thunderquake. And we're going to Arsenal another red Thunderquake because I think that's a very good card to like give us some tempo next turn. Like throwing 10 at people is like very good. Like I think that this is a very like slept on card. Like not just like in the current meta, but like in general. Like it's just it's a 2-card 10, which is, or it's a 3-card 10 technically, but which is 1 point above value. But like the fact that it's like you can heave it on turn 0, like it has a lot of like really good application. I think it's like a very good card that people sleep on more than they should. Trounce, Thunk, then the Thunderquake. And we can block Thunderquake and Command and Conquer to throw the Thunderquake here from our arsenal. Which is really good. Like, I think there's a lot of value here in this play. And honestly, like, this could be a Shred or something, but I think we're up so much on cards and just everything else right now that, like, blocking 6 is, like, where we want to be. We could block 4, but, like, this plays around blue Shred. Right, it's 2, 3, and 4, blue, yellow, red. Yeah, I mean, we can't stop the red one. Like, there's nothing we could do about that. I wasn't going to give Civic Steps to play around it. Like, not a world that was happening ever. They get a Sink Below there to make a second silver, and they get our Thunderquake. So that means they're going to be able to get their Mask of Perdition back next turn. And now our turn goes from throwing red Thunderquake to just throwing the Anothos, which is like a much weaker turn, but I think it's fine. Like, I think this is an okay turn for us. I don't know. Like, seems okay. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, people like definitely drive very aggressively in Atlanta, but I don't think aggressive driving really bothers me. Like personally, like I don't think it's like really like one of those things that like bothers me too much. I think I'm just like, I don't know, like spent a lot of time in like some bigger cities in my life, and so like I think that like the whole like aggressive driving thing, like I it just like doesn't really phase me, I think. But yeah, people definitely drive aggressively. Like, I hear you for sure. People are very aggressive drivers, 100% in those bigger cities like that. Oh, dude, Simon got done streaming when I left. I didn't realize that he was going to be done. I figured he was still going to be hanging out for a while. Yeah, I agree, Rick. I don't think that the shred was really important at that point in time. I'm honestly like, I think we're just going to give the sink below and use it for value here. Yeah, there's going to be a Battle Hardened in Tampa the first weekend in September, which is kind of cool because the fact that they broke Black Tech Whisperers there tells me everything I need to know. But yeah, like the fact, like there's going to be one in Tampa the first week in September, and I'm like, it's really cool. I won't get to go, unfortunately, but it is really exciting. And when I say I won't get to go, unfortunately, like I'm going to be honest, I'm not sad that I'm missing that event at all. Carly and I are going on our honeymoon that weekend. We're getting married like 2 weeks before that. And so we're going on our honeymoon that first weekend in September. We're going to Punta Cana to one of those all-inclusive resorts. And so I'm very excited to get to go out of town and like hang out with her and like spend like it's an entire week we're at one of those all-inclusive resorts, and I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited to just like kind of hang out and just like spend that time with her. Like, with work and everything else, like Carly and I do not get to spend as much time together as we wish we did. So it's nice that we're going to get to have that time to hang out together. Well, I thought I had pitch stacked my Pulverize with triple blues, but I guess I did not. So that was in your state? Oh, yeah. So I know there's a couple of people that, like, a couple of my buddies have literally already taken time off for it. Like, actually, they have already taken the time off for it. I think we can just go ahead and give the tech plating here. I think this is fine. Okay. So he's just going to go ahead and shred the thunk. I'm going to take 3, go to 24. And we're going to lose a card off the top of our deck here. A trounce. All right. Which, I mean, like, is fine. It is what it is. So I think the play is just to make a surge here. And then we're just going to throw the choke slam. The life isn't super relevant at this point. It's more about the fact that our opponent only has 7 cards in their deck. Like, the fact that our opponent only has 7 cards in their deck means that, like, we're really just trying to, like, fatigue him here. Like, we're up 31-7, which is, like, kind of crazy, honestly. I now that you say that, I do remember you telling me that you are on the Georgia-Florida line. I do remember you telling me about that. Which makes sense why you can get to Atlanta in about 3 hours, because, like, or about 4 hours, because I'm coming to Atlanta just in the opposite direction of you. So, I mean, this hand is probably just, like, block with disable and Thunderquake if needed, and then throw the Crush the Weak, like, make a new surge and throw the Crush the Weak. I'm really thinking that this one of Crush the Weak should be an out muscle, if I'm being honest. Like, I think it should be a one of out muscle. Maybe there should be 2 in my sideboard. Maybe the buckle's not worth it. I don't know. I don't know. I've been trying to test buckle. I'd kind of like to like if you can buckle KO, I think that there's a lot of value there. Non-attack actions. I mean, yeah, I don't really care about this stuff, so. All right. Yeah, I was like, they may not have anything to do. I don't know, but so let's pitch the disable, throw the Crush the Weak, and then I'm going to heave the Thunderquake here. And then this way, our pitch stack is Pulverize, or it's blue, Pulverize, and then double blue. And so, like, if we put a blue, if we pitch a blue next cycle, we're guaranteeing that we have the third cycle Pulverize if we need it for anything. Again, like, I don't, with 4 cards in their deck, it's not going to come down to it, but I am trying to get best practices in at this point in time. So Fun part here is that like we can literally just block. Like we can block with the buckling blow here if we need to. Like I mean, it really depends on what we're gonna block with here. I don't know. This feels like a buff to me. How many red shreds have we seen? We've seen the 2 reds. Is there a third one over here? Yeah, all 3 red shreds are over there, so... I think I'd rather do this. 3. I think I like blocking like this. And then I can literally just pitch the Debilitate to play Terra Sunder and then throw the Buckling Blow. Which is pretty good. I mean, 9 Dominate. We are by Valdosta. I've never heard of that. I have never heard of that, Josh. Of course, I'm sure you probably hear that a lot, to be honest. Play the Terra Sunder, play the Buckling Blow for 9 Dominate. And now we've put another blue with our Pulverize, so if it were going to come down to it, we know that we have a... we have a third cycle Pulverize set up here. Discard those cards. You love to see it. You love to see it. Okay. This card's Nyx the Nimble, and one more. Yeah, dude, I don't even know where Valdosta, Georgia is, bro. Like, I mean, I guess the Flick Knives, right? Like, well, I guess I don't know. If somebody knows what's better there, like, I think the Flick Knives because they can just buy this back, but It was like, yeah, probably concession inbound here. 17 turns, and like that game wasn't even really a contest. If I'm being honest, like, sorry, it's been a long week, Slip. I hope it gets better for you, brother. I know that can be exhausting. So hope it gets better for you, man. I was like, week's almost over. Well, I guess it depends on if you work on the weekends or not. What's bringing you to Tennessee in December, Josh? I'm curious. Guys, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break here and use the bathroom real quick, and when I come back, we'll be playing more Victor. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. Slip said, come back with a cup of water. Slip, that implies that I didn't have a cup of water already in case you were hanging out today, bro. I come prepared for when, like, no, fam, I came prepared. Big hydrate for Slip. Let's go. All right. Whoa. All right, playing against Vincent. I think I put Vincent in here the other day. No, I guess I did not. All right, well, we're going to play Crown of Providence, Null Room Boots. I think against Vincent, the idea is to just play as aggressively as possible. Since we are going first, I do want to have the Pulverizes in here, and I think the Pummels are good. That was super nice of them. Say that they love my channel. That was super nice of them. So my opponent's saying that Spellbound Creepers has been bugged for them today, so I'm curious to see if we can help them fix that. Like, maybe we can, like, you know, try to, like just, you know, I don't know, like, help make sure that, like, you know, like, we can do whatever we can for them. Yeah, I like playing against Vincent. Oh, what are you going to Ohio for? Have to get to Twitch and drown aggro? Oh, Josh. Classic Josh. So I think let's go Thunderquake. And then I think that there's some part of this that can kind of run to fatigue. So I think we're going to go ahead and just throw the hammer here. They might want to, like, block a little bit here. I'm not sure, but I think we're going to play it safe. Getting a couple of pretty good cards out of their deck. And then we get to heave our Thunderquake here, which is awesome. Like, this is a really good start for us. It's good we did. Well, the good news here is that we can block Command and Conquer and Chokeslam, and then we can pitch Chokeslam to play the Spinal Crush for 9, which is really solid. Like, I'm a big fan of that line. Bro, one of my buddies just sent me a clip on Discord. It's Trent, for everybody who hangs out regularly. It's Trent, and it's something about John Wilkes Booth. Bro, what? I can't wait to see this. Oh, this should be fantastic. Let's pitch a Chokeslam. Actually, we might just want to throw the Thunderquake here. I mean, I hate pitching those trip reds together, but, you know, those are cards 4 and 5. 4, 5, and 6. So our first hand is going to have trip blues and a Chokeslam in it, and then we're starting off with Chokeslam and Command and Conquer. So we're going to try and put a couple of blues together with that so that our second pitch stack hand will be good. All right. Yep, we'll do it like this. Okay. I mean, I was like, if he lets us use our test of strength, this hand could be insane. I actually think we can just do it all here, can't we? Did we have a surge from last turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. We did not have a surge from last turn, so that's a big depresso. But we can. But we can still make a surge and then throw the hammer, pitching the test of strength of the Golden Sun. So, I mean, this is okay. Oh, so you're going on Christmas break to see your family? Dude, that's awesome, Josh. That's exciting, man. I'm glad you get to go and do that, brother. So let's make a surge. If we had a surge, we would have been able to just go ahead and do it all here. Sorry, we can't do that. So we have to do this. We're going to go Macho Grande Test of Strength into the Golden Sun is how we're going to pitch deck, because that's going to mean that cards 7 and 8 are going to be Macho Grande Test of Strength, and then we're going to have the Golden Sun on top for our first flip into our Test of Strength there, which is very good. Now, the only thing that could make this awkward is if we come off of the pitch in a weird way. So we get to Arsenal to Rouse here. So we're looking at our third pitch stacked hand. Let's see, we've put 9 cards back into our deck right now. And this is card 10 right here that we're getting ready to put back into our deck. Yeah, I think they're going for like the big Oblivion play here. Like, I think they're just going for like the big, like they're trying to like play like a more OTK style thing, which I think is very intelligent from them. Shit. I clicked the wrong button. Hopefully my opponent realizes that they're like I guess they're really not beside each other, but anyway, that seemed very toxic. It's not what I wanted. So yeah, so the Golden Sun was card 9. This is card 10 right here. And then the debilitate's going to be card 11 to throw the Spinal Crush here. I think I'm so used to thinking, please bear with me. So I was like, yeah, Slip, I remember you telling me that you live in Ohio. Because I remember when we talked in Cincinnati, you were telling me that it was like, it wasn't very far for you. I think you were telling me it wasn't super far for you to come to Cincy to play. Go on and on and on. All right, so cards 10 and 11. So we've now put 11 cards back into our deck, and I can't remember what we put in our first pitch deck hand, but I know our second pitch deck hand is like kind of meh. Like it's Chokeslam, Command and Conquer, Macho Grande, and Test of Strength. I think the first one maybe has a pull. No. I don't think there was a pulverize. I don't think there was a pulverize. I think I'm getting last game and this game confused, but I can't remember what I put in the last one. In the first one here. So I'm going to be honest, Stolzer. Like, I think that, like, Tekla Vossen is, like, just an auto L, if I'm, like, being honest. Like, I have one of Buckle, and, like, we have some, like, pretty good cards to, we can play Go again. But, like, I've played the matchup a handful of times, like, testing it, and, like, it's just so bad, dude. Like, it's really hard to, like, stay in that game for sure. Like, I don't really know how. Like, if there are victors winning that matchup, I would like to know how. And I'm not too proud to admit that I don't know how they're doing it, so. I assume my opponent's still thinking. I'm going to refresh just in case here, but assume my opponent's just still thinking there is what's happening here. Yeah, I think that the Tekla Vossen matchup is just a tough one. Like, honestly, like, there might be somebody who's figured out tech for it, but this is cards 10 and 11. I would really like to use my Trounce this turn. Here we go. I think we're taking was 11 Rune Chance. Plays the Oblivion. Yep. So I mean, this does have an on-hit effect on it, so I think I'm gonna block 7 like this. We're gonna hope we win the Trounce here. I mean, I was like, there should be a decent chance that we win the Trounce, but just want to make sure that we are going to win the Trounce here. Yeah, when there's no illusionist in the format to check decks like Tekla Vossen, they are very good. Like, they do a lot of like really oppressive things. Riptide also gets a big jump in the metagame. I 100% agree with that. So I think we're just going to take 6 here. What's the best way to deal with killing this here? I mean, this will be for 8. So, like, our hand's actually crazy good here, right? Yeah, Prism will get a really good place in the metagame. So if we pitch Rouse to play Rouse, reveal all 3. We still have 1 floating, and it's 8 go again. And then we can go E-Strike, putting this on the bottom for 5 go again into the hammer. I could also block with Wallop, go E-Strike, putting Golden Sun on the bottom for 6 at the Narset, and then throw the hammer after making a Surge. I think that's a better play. I think this is a better play for us here. I mean, Prism is doing pretty well, like, naturally. Like, just, like, kind of appears that she's doing okay regardless, so... So we get to kill the Narset here, which we need to. I think this is, like, something that we need to kill. We're going to make a Surge, and then we're going to swing the hammer at them. I would have liked to have been able to do it all there that turn, but I don't really think there was a better option for us. I don't know. Like, we still have the Rouse, and we still have Crown if we need to, like, put it away, but... so, E-Strike, put card number 12 into our deck, so... We have, or no, I'm sorry. What did we put on the bottom first? This is, again, like, where I would know what I'd put on the bottom. So it was card 13. I can't remember what we put on the bottom from the Trounce there, though. Unfortunately, like, it won't just show me. It won't go back that far. They only have it set to go back so far. Yeah, no, I mean, like, you know, I've been saying since Prism came out that, like, she was better than everybody was giving her credit for. Like, that they did not make a hero that starts at 32 life for nothing, in my opinion. Like, and I think we're finally getting to see that. And so, like, I'm glad, honestly. I'm very glad that we're getting to see that. 100%. I mean, if they don't attack with something, this hand's terrible. I mean, I think we can just block 4 here, right? Like, we can just go ahead and pitch. So it was 12, 13. This is going to be card number 14. And then this is card number 15. So let's see what the test of strength hits us with. He said good luck, have fun. Oh, that's hilarious. So card number 16 is a Cranial Crush. And no, I don't really have any interest in doing that here, so that's fine. Wait, what happened? So I won with the Cranial... No, I'm sorry. So... Buckling Blow and Deathly Will. So that's card number 16 is Buckling Blow, and then there's a Spinal Crush on top of our deck. Okay, so I see what happened here. So yeah. So card number 16 was a blue Buckling Blow. Yeah, we're 16 cards into our deck right now. We know there's a Spinal Crush on top, so I have no interest in trying to make something happen here. We're just going to put a 17th card back into our deck. Yeah, we tied the first one on the Trounce. I also forgot I put 2 block cards up there. But yeah, they put Prism at 32 health, and I was like, there's no way LSS just gave us a hero that's terrible. Like, at 32 health. There's no way. Like, there's no shot that is a world we're living in right now. And so, like, yeah, like, I have been saying that since her release. Like, every time I stream, people are like, Prism is terrible. And I'm like, no. Like, Prism's not terrible. We haven't figured it out yet. And, like, I think we're finally starting to see people who are taking the time to figure it out, and like the time and effort that's been put into that hero and into the game is really starting to pay off for some people. What about Dashio? Did something happen with Dashio? I mean, like, I don't like again, like, I think that Dashio is like a lot better than people are giving credit for 100% of the time. Like, I just think, again, like, that's another hero that, like, I don't know, like, Dashio has never really, like, won anything or done anything crazy, in my opinion. Like, I know she went to the finals of that calling and lost to Azuri or whatever, but, like, I don't know, like, I think Dashio is, like, pretty good. Like, I've kind of been, like, trying to, like, a little bit behind the scenes, like, play with a Dashio list and, like, see what I can get out of it, but... Oh, yeah, no, I mean, Dashio's not really doing anything anymore. Like, I agree, but, like, I think she's really good. And, like, the idea of being able to play cards off the top of your deck is just inherently broken, in my opinion. Like, it's literally just giving you access to an extra card every turn, potentially. So, I don't know. But there's also a lot of variance in what Dashio does. So, I don't know. It's tough. Okay, so they're going to block with a Looming Doom here. I really like Looming Doom in this deck. It's kind of cool. Yeah, she does fatigue pretty easy. Slip, I do agree. Like, I don't know, like she really struggles into like this matchup. Like I played a game against Dashio the other day playing Victor, and like my opponent was just like, I don't know, like my opponent, like I just fatigued him, like just blocking. I just brought in the Sink Belows and the Test of Strengths, and I blocked and played that game, and like I ended up like just fatiguing them. So I mean, maybe the problem is she has too much gas. Like that could be the problem. The thing, like one of the things that I think that really hampers her is the fact that you can't play cards like Teklo Pounder off the top of your deck. Like you can't play cards like Teklo Pounder off the top of your deck, and you can't play cards like Teklo Pounder and like, you know, like Chamber and stuff like that. Like you can't play those cards off the top of your deck, and I do think that really hampers her in some way. I think we'll just take the 2 arcane damage because our hand is actually cracked here. So we get to reveal these to come in for 8 go again, and then we get to throw an Othos and Arsenal to pummel, which I think is a good setup play for us. So Zoom In is actually a card I had not tested in my list, and somebody played it against me the other day, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, that's a cool card to play. Like giving you the option to like kind of like use like an Ether Spindle of your own is like actually broken. Like, I think that's, like, really good. I mean, yeah, Josh, it is always his play, but, like, there are certain decks, like, again, like Dashio, in my opinion, where you are just actively blocking no matter what. Like that's, like against Dashio, you're just going to block no matter what. Like, that's the plan, is you're just going to fatigue him. Like, and, like, that's not always the case against a lot of heroes. It's just the case in that, with, like, that matchup, in my opinion. I mean, we're going to take 8 and go to 16, and then we're going to take 2 and go to 14. We could really try to crack the car, like try to crack a gold here. If we wanted to like really get aggressive. I think this is fine. So what we can actually do here, and something that I'm kind of interested in, is we can play the Chokeslam, play the Zealous Belting, pitching the Thunderquake, pitch the Chokeslam to play the Pummel, and then throw the Hammer. Like, nobody ever expects the Pummel on the Zealous Belting, so I'm actually a really big fan of playing that. That was kind of something that, like, our team figured out during testing, is that, like, a lot of people aren't prepared to block. A lot of people are not prepared to block the Pummel on the Zealous Belting. Like, nobody ever comes prepared for it. And so, like, it's just actually really cool. And I'm a pretty big fan of it. We also have the play to just, like, since they're blocking 5 and playing around the Pummel, I think we're just going to play the Chokeslam here. Like, I think this is a better line for us, is just to play the Chokeslam this turn. and hold the pummel for another turn, because I mean this is still like an insane value play for us. Like we get to push through 2 points of damage here and then reassess next turn. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like Rick just said that someone did that to him and he hates it. Like, and it's like that's like everybody feels that way. Like everybody feels that way, bro. Like, and I get it. Like I 100% understand. So if I pitch the Command and Conquer, I can prevent 1 damage and then I can throw 10 overpower here. Like the CNC pummel doesn't do much for me here. Like it's fine. I think we're better off to pitch the Command and Conquer. And then come in for 10 overpower. And yeah, we're going to break a gold here. Like I think this is just the best play that we can make with this hand. Like we give our opponent has an opportunity here to like make something happen against us, but I do think that this is an okay play for us. You saw what before I said it, just out of curiosity. Yeah, I mean, Slip, you're 100% right. Like, you are blocking a lot with this deck. Like, I mean, Victor's hero ability is based around the concept of blocking, and so, like, the heroes that don't give you that opportunity, like, are tough sometimes, but, like, you are blocking more than you're not, and I think that's something that, like, I don't know, like, it's weird because, like, you are blocking more than you're not, but there's a lot of heroes where you want to play Zealous, Rouse, like outmuscle into. Like, you want to be playing this like more aggro Guardian game into decks like Bolton, Kasai, Dory. Like, you want to play all the go again cards into those matchups, and so it's really interesting. The Zealous pummel into hammer. Yeah, once it starts happening to you, I feel like you can see it more regularly. Like once you start like actually like getting hit by like Zealous pummel, like hammer, like, you know, like once you start having those things happen to you, you start like looking at the game in a light where it's like, oh, okay, like this can happen to me right here. Like, so I actually like take 4, go to 8, put my pummel in the bottom. I mean, we could just give the wallop. Like, if I just block with the wallop here, I take 3, go to 9, and then I get to throw I get to throw hammer pummel, and then arsenal my next pummel. Like, it's pretty good, right? I think that's a more conservative line here. Knowing that we I think it's better to just go to 7 here. Like, being able to, like, if we, like, hit into a blue right there, like, so the idea was that if we use Crown, we could have just crowned away our pummel, and if we draw a blue, we have the ability to go Terra Sunder Hammer with a pummel, which I think, like with, if we draw into a blue or yellow, we could throw the pummel from our hand with it, which is kind of insane. Like, we get a lot of value out of that, but yeah, like, the Warrior, like, I think Warrior decks are just in a really good spot right now, like, in general. Like, I wholeheartedly agree. I'm just going to go ahead and push through 1 point of damage. I think it's fine. Like, they block to play around it, but we're going to push through 1 and put them to 3. I like that very much, and playing it from my hand does not, like, tip anything that we're trying to accomplish here. Search pops. Now, this is cool because it represents pummel again. I think this is a correct play because, I mean, if they don't play around it, like, we just get them. Had me out here trying to board pummels instead of cast bones for that matchup. Lol, dude, that's hilarious. I mean, there's not a lot you can do around CNC pummel, but like, I think there are a lot of people in the world that realize that, like, when you're playing against CNC Pummel, like if somebody took a lot of damage to throw CNC Pummel at you, like you should just block 10. Like, and I'm a firm believer of that wholeheartedly. That you should just block 10. Like, that's like the world I live in. I honestly, like, I don't think people like really play around back-to-back pummels. Like, it's not like one of those things that happens very often. Also, like, my opponent is kind of in a point where like they can't really afford to play around it. Like if they're just sitting playing around pummel the rest of forever, like at some point they have to let the guard down, and I can probably just get them with a hammer there. But I also think that's one of the things that I don't do enough. I don't think I play pummel enough. Like, honestly, like I would say I don't play pummel enough into like certain matchups. Like I think I value cards like Chokeslam too much in like specific matchups, and I think I need to be like looking at those cards more conservatively, like boarding them differently. So we're playing Prism. They're gonna go first. This is not fun, but we will see what we can do. Oh, dude, Apton. Well, dude, good game, man. I really appreciate the game. That was a close one there. I think the second pummel was really good. Yeah, so the funny part is, like, you actually did a really good job at denying me the ability to, you did a really good job at denying me the ability to actually, Reality Refractor. That's interesting. What? All right, this is interesting. Like, you did a very good job at denying me the ability to be able to, okay, that's cool. The ability to, like, use my trounces and my test of strengths early on in the game. And, like, I really, like, had to, like, play around them in, like, specific spots. So, like, you did a very good job early on of doing that. Like, and it made my hands, like, very awkward towards the beginning of the game, for sure. Yeah, I was forced to pitch my block cards a lot, so that I was forced to pitch my block cards a lot. Okay. I mean, them getting to go first and just being able to, like, put in haze bending and merciful retribution is not good for us. Popping Mage Master boots early. Yeah, this is definitely like hard Iris build, and I think it's very difficult for us to, like, Jesus Christ, bro. Okay. I mean, we have to attack them with our go against stuff. Like, we don't have the option to do this otherwise. And they have to decide if they want to keep this around or not. So this has Phantasm? Interesting. That's cool. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. Yeah, they're playing Crown of Reflection, which, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm curious to see this deck. I mean, yeah, like, the Reflector is, like, kind of scary. Like, I guess it doesn't have Go Again, right? So, like, they don't have Go Again. Like, they get to attack with one aura, and that's it, right? I mean, we have to kill one of the Passing Mirages. You can never leave Passing Mirage on the field, ever. So what, they're looking to keep this on the field and, like, attack us with it? Even though it has Phantasm? What, is this like a... Is this like their OTK kill us, like, kind of thing? This has Phantasm, though, right? Am I crazy? Now I go pass the fuck out. Dude, that's hilarious. Dude. Slip, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you coming by. Hope you have a good night, brother. Sleep well, fam. Like... Okay, I guess it doesn't have Phantasm? Why the hell does it have Phantasm on the card? I don't understand. Like, why is there even Phantasm? When this is defended by an illusionist attack action card. I mean, I guess, like, I don't know how this would attack otherwise. We're going to pick Go again here, and then we're just going to throw the hammer with the Passing Mirage. Oh, Passing Mirage. That's right. Duh. Sorry. Thank you. Passing Mirage. Thank you, guys. So it does have Phantasm. It just doesn't because of Passing Mirage. Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. I, like, had a stroke right there. Thank you, everybody, for letting me know that I just had, like, a mental stroke. All right, we've got 2 Passing Mirages down pretty early, which I like to see, but I imagine they're on some number of Remembrance here, so... So they're just attacking for 5? Like, that's, like, their thing right here? Let's freaking go! Yo, let's go! Tim, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate it, man. We got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're here for the first time. What's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? It's kind of like our personality question. I think we're just going to kill the Haze Bending here. So I think this is a block 6. Yeah, they're all like on hard. Like they're playing yellow Aces Respite. They're on like hard block out. Like they're playing like real big, like protect the... I mean, I guess technically I can attack this, right? Or no, I guess I can't attack this. I actually can't attack that. That's interesting. This is like a really neat build of the deck. Crown of Reflection to put in a Haze Bending and then attack me, I assume? No? I mean, we need to attack the Haze Bending here, right? Haze Bending is more important than the Odarath. We're going to go blue than the red here. That way we have a Spinal Crush set up. We've done a pretty good job at, like, pitching poppers here. Yeah. I really agree, Epton. Like, I think there's a lot of like cool things to be said for like being able to play, like playing like off like for playing like Dark Horse like style decks. I also agree with that. I think they're a lot of fun for sure. Puts all cards in their arsenal on the bottom of their deck and creates a Ponder token. Okay. I mean, like this is fine, I guess. We're just gonna kill the Arclight Sentinel. Like, we just get to kill the Arclight Sentinel here and just kind of pass here. I mean, I guess, like, if we draw, like, a really good red here, like, we can... So, we're going to... I mean, they don't really have any equipment we want to destroy, so I'm not really interested in arsenaling this. So let's kill the Merciful here. We're going to pitch like this. I think this is fine. Dude, so I'm going to be honest, like, as far as like just like straight up crazy builds that I would like to see come out of this, like, I've really wanted to see Olympia do well for a long time. I say for a long time, since the release of Heavy Hitters, I've wanted to see Olympia do well, and it's not something I've really got to see or like, you know, witness or be a part of yet. So I would truly like to see Olympia have a good place in the metagame and like do something. Ooh, Majestic cards that aren't as competitive now, but like they get some support. So I think that I think that Assassin's gonna get some really new cool support. Like, and I'm honestly, like, I'm really excited to see like what Assassin looks like. This is a really neat build of this deck. I mean, Shimmers of Silver is something that has to die. Like, just period. Like, that thing has to die. I hate that I can't attack this thing. Like, it's really, really dumb that I cannot attack this thing. Like, obviously, like, that's the entire, like, plan of what they're doing here. Yeah, bro, I'm very scared. If you're talking about this game, I am very scared of what's happening right now. 100%. You're talking about like what cards are coming out in the next set. I also think that a lot of things are going to get a lot of help in the next set. Yeah, I mean, like that's kind of like the problem in my opinion is that like we have to kill Shimmers here, right? Like that just has to be the play. I don't think Pierce Reality really matters in this deck, if I'm being honest. Jesus, bro. Well, that's the third Merciful, so there's that. I'm also curious to know if they have the ALS loop in their deck. I don't know that they do, but I'm curious to see. Blue, Rally the Rear Guard, huh? Okay. This feels like a game we're not really going to have much of a chance with. I like honestly, like I don't care about that at all. Like that, like really just does not matter to me. We're gonna kill the Merciful here. Like that has to be what we kill. We're going to pitch this and this. I think this is fine. I mean, yeah, they just want to use it to block. They're gonna try to Ode to Wrath us with try to deal an extra damage to us with the Merciful, which is kind of cool. I'm pretty sure that works that way. I don't really want to Arsenal here. Like, I don't really have any interest in Arsenaling here. I mean, if I block 4 and take 2, I am really taking 4. But I think it's fine because it gives me the option to go E-Strike Go again into hammer the Ode to Wrath. I did not realize I could win the Test of Strength there. I guess these aren't allies. They're just attacks. Wow, so like my trounces and Test of Strengths actually matter in this matchup, which is not something I'm used to at all. Yep, let's name Go again here. Like, force them to do some blocking here. Like, I think we want to force cards out of their hand. Like, this kind of feels like Iris, like an Iris build of Prism, like that I'm used to seeing in Blitz a lot of times. So, are they just going to lose 2 Spectral Shields? No, they're going to lose 1 Spectral Shield. Okay. Let's pitch. I don't really want to make a Surge because I don't want to give them a chance to just flash in Arclight at the beginning of my turn. I don't really think that's something I want to do. What do we want to kill here? Like, we can get rid of the Parable of Humility, and I do think that's important. So let's kill the Parable of Humility here. Parable of Humility is like not really the best thing in the world they could be doing, but like I mean, it has a lot of value, and they're just gonna pass. This is going to be a long game, guys. Yeah, Humility having to go is important because, like, we have a lot of 6s that we count on as poppers. And, like, killing that is, like, very important here. Flash in a Genesis here. Okay. I mean, yeah, like, it sucks, but there's not much I can do about it. The sad truth is that this game is probably going to go to us trying to fatigue them. Like, that's probably where we're at right now, is that we want to fatigue them. I mean, they have yet to take any life, and we have taken 8. But we're just trying to keep the board clear. So we're probably just looking at fatiguing them, but I don't think that's going to be a very easy task. In all honesty, like, I don't think that's going to be a very easy thing to do. Yeah, like, I want to kill this, but I can't. Like, just wholeheartedly, I can't. Like, there's not a world I can't attack this. It does not have Spectra. It just has Ward. Now, I could try to throw Macho Grande here if I wanted to get, like, fancy with it. But I think we're just going to kill the... No, we need to kill the Genesis. I'm sorry. We need to kill the Genesis here. Let's pitch the Macho Grande. I want to get all of these out of my deck, so I'm going to try and keep the wall-ups and stuff like that in my hand. It's also really good to know that, like, we have... Like, that there's cards that, like, we could, like the Test of Strengths and Trounces aren't in the deck. We've already seen the one Test of Strength here that's in the list. I cut Trounces and Test of Strengths against Prism because, like, I don't... That's not where I want to be. This could be a good card to, like, actually close out these Spectral Shields. I mean, yeah, leaving the Genesis on the field definitely helps with the fatigue strategy, but I think it's scarier. The proposition that they get from Genesis, if they are running the ALS loop, gives them more value off of me leaving it on the board than not. This is what it feels like to have unlimited power. I'm willing to take 2 here. I am willing to take 2 here, I think. Or I guess it's 3 because of the Odarath. They just play a 3rd Pierce Reality. I mean, deal. So we get to throw this at them. And then we get to overpitch to kill the Hazebending here. So this is why they want Rally the Rear Guard, because it blocks 5. Yeah, no, I think like I think what Abton was trying to say is that if they don't have the ALS loop set up, like the Genesis doesn't really help them that much in terms, because like they can't attack us multiple times a turn. But I agree that like I think we do need to be killing Genesis on the spot. That's like that is a risk we could take, and I definitely hear what Abton's saying, but I don't think that's where I want to be at. Like I think that's a little bit too aggressive, like a little bit too risky in my opinion. Like these honestly don't matter. Like the Pierce Realities just don't matter, but like I mean, we're still going to kill them. Like they attack us. Like they help attack us, so we're definitely going to kill them for sure. Curious to know what they're going to do with 2 cards. I'm really intrigued to see that they're playing the Radiant, like that they're playing those. I mean, I think they're on like the hard fatigue me, like try to like. I mean, can we take 3 to go with go again here? Or is it better to just block 6? It's probably better to block 6, kill the Ode, and then just Arsenal the Zealous Belting, right? Like that's a cleaner play here, I think. As like I've been in the habit the last like week or so, and like I'm really trying to break that habit of trying to play for my hand every turn, and like that's not how you want to play Victor. I don't think that's really how you want to play Flesh and Blood as a whole, if I'm being honest with you guys. But yeah, we're up on cards. Like the question, like honestly, will never really be being up on cards. It'll be more about like not dying to like some random nonsense, like out of left field, and so like that's really what I have to try and avoid. Like it's more about like playing to like keeping poppers in my deck and playing the patience game here, because we are up on cards. I also assume there's like a Remembrance in their deck somewhere. Like they probably are on like a Remembrance somewhere, if maybe not a couple of them. So like I think we just need to play patiently and like try to keep our life total up and save this for when it matters. The more we can keep off the board, cards like Genesis, you know, Merciful, like, you know, like Parable, like the cards that are super relevant, we need to be keeping them off the board as much as we can. It's funny that we've played like what? This is turn 16 in the top right-hand corner. We played 16 turns and we haven't dealt a single point of damage to this prism. The build does seem fun. I would thoroughly enjoy playing a deck like this because it's all about blocking and knowing what to set up. Is this the last Soul Shield? Or are you actively just giving up all of your Spectral Shields? I don't think that's ever correct, so I assume there's a defense react coming here. No, they are. Wow. Okay. That is interesting. Like, I don't think they have a way to like flash in, like, or like put in like their last passing mirage. Like, I think if they're going to attack me with this, like, it's gonna have to come on the turn when like they've had a passing mirage already set up, and I'm gonna do every single thing in my power to not let that happen. I mean, this is just damage, but I also think it's important to keep my life total up here. We're going to block like this, keeping a Pauper in our hand. We did kind of get stuck with the whole, like, one Pauper kind of thing here, which is awkward, but... Oh, I see now. I see why the Pierce Realities are important for them. I am following now. Okay. Banish a card from your hero's soul to prevent one of that damage. When there are no cards in your hero's soul, destroy this. Okay, so that's like an extra protection piece for them, I think. This is getting really interesting. Like the whole like no, we are gonna Arsenal here. Are they just playing Shimmers and passing? I was like, they no longer have a way to like reflection it in. Okay, so here we go. They're playing cards like Lead the Charge to like really make a difference here. That could be a way I die, wholeheartedly. If they have like a Lead the Charge and passing Mirage and they just kill me late game. They draw a card there? Okay. I mean, I'm going to keep throwing cards like Zealous and Rouse at them because like I want them to be blocking. Like, because 100% what they're trying to do at this point, I think, is they're trying to set up a Lead to Charge. They have one Lead to Charge left in their deck. They're trying to set up a Lead to Charge and a Passing Mirage. Let's block 6. We got to keep the life total up here. So many yellows in their deck. All right, so we're going to go 5 go again at them. I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't have a good feeling about this game. Like, I'm just going to be real with y'all. I do not have a good feeling about this game. I don't think this is going to end well for us. Like, I think they're going to, I think that's, like, everybody, like, right now realizes that if they're going to, like, be beating these, like, long games against, like, Victor and, like, you know, and Bravo and other decks that, like, they're playing to set up this, like, really late, like, in-game kill you out of nowhere kind of thing. I was like, this has to be Soul Shield. There's no way they're going to let this Tide Maw die. It's like, I don't believe that for a second. And then we're going to kill the Shimmers here. We're going to go up to 36 and then down to 32. I mean, that's not ideal, but it's fine. I actually want to make a surge here. Because I want to dominate this. I want to dominate the Macho Grande to try and kill this. So we kill Arclight. We're going to have to kill the Genesis the following turn. Like, that's fine. We're going to have to kill the Genesis. There's only one more Arclight in their deck, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure the other one is... So there's one Arclight there. And then there's the one Arclight over here. So there's one more in their deck. I think this is the correct play here. What is happening is our opponent is setting up like a crazy endgame. They are like trying to get us at the end of the game here. They're trying to kill us with this Tide Maw at the end of the game. It's 100% what they're going for. That is their in-game plan, is to try and kill us with Tide Maw. We are going to kill the Genesis here, making a surge. Because, well, I mean, I guess it's really going to be tough to get through, but we're going to have to try to do something to get through their equipment. Like, we have to get through it. I mean, we've almost killed all their auras. Like, we're doing everything we can to just, like, try and hang on here. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, like, that's okay. The crazy part is, like, I haven't seen one yet, but they could be playing, like, Semblance here, where, like, they just attack with this and then it loses Phantasm, and they kill me that way. Because Semblance and Ghostly Touch was the original combo, but then everybody realized that you could just use Mage Master Boots to, like, put things into play and, like, go do dumb stuff that way. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we have to get through here. I know we're up 12 cards right now, but this does not feel like a winning proposition for us. Where's the no problem? Well, our opponent know that there's no problem here. They can take their time. So honestly, Abton, like, these decks really struggle against things that go wide, because, like, they're trying to play, like, a longer, grindier game. So, like, Ninja, like Fi and Katsu, like, Katsu's a little different, I think, because, like, there's a lot of early prevention. So, as Katsu, you have to use your first big turn to, like, really clear out all their blocking stuff. And then, like, you use, and you go, like, ham the second turn. But, like, Fi kind of runs decks over like this. Yeah, I haven't seen a Remembrance or a Semblance yet. So, like, I'm pretty sure that, like, they just don't have them. I am also pretty sure that they don't have them in their list, which, like, it is what it is. Like, it's fine. Like, that's better for us. So I don't think we have to worry about them getting more cards into their hand. I think we have to be worried about, like, dying to, like, a big combo turn. Because what they're going to do is they have one more Passing Mirage in their deck somewhere. Like, I haven't really seen it in a minute, but they have one more Passing Mirage. And what they're going to be doing is trying to set it up. Like, they're going to try to, like, put it into play with a lead to charge and then kill us. Like, that's what I think that's going to be their in-game play. That's what I'm, like, kind of sniffing out right now. So I'm happy to arsenal this card. This is a really good arsenal for us. Okay. They were setting it up with Arclight Sentinel to do it that way as well, which is not great for us, but it is what it is. Okay, so 29, we have 2, 4, 5. We need to just stay alive here. Jesus. So we can block 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. My God. Why is it 35? Oh. Block 14, take 21. So, like, yeah, this is exactly what I was afraid of. So if we do this, we go to 1. Yeah, this is exactly what I was afraid of. And by taking away our arsenal, they literally set it up with the dissolve reality to where, like, we can't even, like, crown into a card to stay at 1. Like we can't even, like, we couldn't crown into a blue to kill the passing mirage and then try to play a grindier game there. So, like, well played by my opponent. Grindy game. Like, very well played by my opponent. I'm not going to arsenal that. That was, yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't pop. That's the thing, is like, it's like Ghostly Touch. Like, this was their plan all along. Yeah, like, this was very well played by my opponent. Like, I really thought they honestly, like, I kind of thought they screwed themselves by popping the crown and the Mage Master boots, like, as early as they did. Because I think that, like, they have Mage Master boots and crown as, like, a way for them to, like, try and, like, get through here. This is why Spectra is a terrible keyword. Like, 100%. This is why everybody hates Spectra as much as they do. Because, like, if you could kill the auras without it taking your action point, it would be okay. Well played, opponent. Good job. They understood their role in the matchup, and they played this very well. Like, Spectra is, like, honestly the dumbest keyword ever printed. And I say that as someone who played OG Prism, which was oppressive. Like, 23 turns. It took them 23 turns to close it out, but they did it, though. Well played by my opponent. I was not expecting to play that matchup today. That was a really interesting one, to say the least. All right. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for the stream today. Ended up going 1-2 into Scowling today. We got high rolled in Blitz. Like, honestly, like, just, like, got Rick rolled in Blitz. Like, he had the turn 0 Blood Rush and to, like, take 3 cards out of our hands and, like, you know, put us down to 7. Like, it was just very unfortunate for us the way it lined up. And then we ended up playing an extremely good game in CC where I think we lost. I honestly, like, I think, like, one of the main points of losing that game was due to the fact that we didn't win a single clash out of the 4 that we had, so that was pretty tough. And then we played Living Legend, where I ended up winning the LL game, but I think that was just because, like, I had played Starvo before and Simon Hatton, so I think there was, like, just I had more knowledge of the matchup in the deck there for sure. Yeah, Abton, I hope we get to play games too, for sure, man. Absolutely. But guys, I really appreciate you guys being here today. I had a good time hanging out and streaming with you guys. I'm not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure what Curly and I are doing tomorrow, but Monday we'll be back with some in-person testing with the team, hanging out, trying to get some games in on Monday night, getting ready for Atlanta next weekend. Thanks for hanging out, and have a good night, guys.